In this video, we will discuss the question paper of UGC-NET Political Science 2004 exam. Question 1. According to Aristotle, the best constitution should adopt the principle of answer is B. Mean. Question 2. According to John Locke, on one of the following is not a natural right. Option is D. Work. Work is not a natural right. Question number 3. Who wrote that the state is perfect rationality? Answer C is correct. Hegel wrote about it. Question number 4. Gandhian concept of satyagraha is a moral weapon. Answer D. Question number 5. B.R. Ambedkar found solace in the teachings of answer C is correct, Buddha. And on 14 October 1956, in a religious ceremony, B.R. Ambedkar converted himself into Buddhism in Nagpur. Question number 6. One of the following kind of liberty is not acceptable in modern state, that is natural liberty. It also includes absolute liberty too. Question number 7. Match the following, form the correct pairs. Answer number 3 is correct. J.S. Mill write representative government in 1861. Jeremy Bentham write an introduction to the principle of morale and legislation in 1789. John Locke write two treatises on civil government in 1689, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau write the social contract in 1762. Question number 8. Behaviorism as an attack upon. Answer 3 is correct. Normative theory. It is an attack on normative theory. Question number 9. Match list 1 concept with a list 2 thinker and give the answer by using the code given below. Answer 2 is correct. Post-behaviorism in 1969 by David Easton. Utilitarianism by Bentham in 1789. Idea of contradiction by Mao Tse-tung in 1937, and dialect idealism by Hegel in 1807. Question number 10. Which one of the following is not a component of Easton's definition of a political system? Answer is D. Allocation of values to found in all independent society is not a component of Easton's definition. Question number 11. According to Armand and Powell, the capabilities of a political system are. Answer 2 is correct. Regulative, extractive, and distributive are the capabilities, whereas administrative is not that. Question number 12. According to Lucian Pye, the key element of political development are. Answer A is correct. Equity, capacity, and differentiation, or equality. Both are same. Question number 13. Who among the following believes that corruption is inseparable from modernization? Answer number D is correct. David Apter think in that way. Now question number 14. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer using the code given below. Answer A is correct. Theory of masses is given by Ortega-Gasset. Iron law of oligarchy is given by Michels. Circulation of elite is given by Pareto, and the power elite given by Mill. Question number 15. A constitutional government stand for. Answer 4 is correct. A limited government. Question number 16. Who among the following made a systematic study of pressure group in the first decade of the 20th century? Answer B is correct. Arthur Bentley. Question number 17. Which one of the following is not an essential feature of the parliamentary form of government? Option B is correct. Fixed tenure. Question number 18. The due process of law is the characteristic of the judicial system of. Option B is correct. USA. याद रखिए, in India it is not explicitly written in the constitution, whereas in USA it is written by fifth amendment and 14th amendment of the constitution, that the procedure followed in USA is by due process of law. Next question, question number 19. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and the other is labeled as reason. Presidential government is more suitable than parliamentary government for meeting crisis is true. All executive power are rest in the president. Both the statement are correct but are not justifying one another. So option number B is correct. Next question, question number 20. Which one of the following amendment has added the word secular to the preamble of Indian Constitution? Option C is correct. 42nd Amendment by 1976. And it is the most repeated and popular question. Question number 21. The guardian of the Indian Constitution is. Answer 4 is correct. The Supreme Court of India. Question number 22. In which chapter of the preamble Indian Constitution there is a mention of Uniform Civil Code? It is mentioned in the DPSP. Option B is correct. Article 44 is for Uniform Civil Code. The question number 23. The Lok Sabha was first constituted in, option C is correct, in 1952. Here, the first Lok Sabha is constituted on 17 April 1952, whereas its first session held on 13 of May in 1952. Question number 24. Under which article of the Indian Constitution can Parliament legislate on any subject in the state list? It is under Article 249. This article is also known as the doctrine of occupied field because of this power. Question number 25th. Who was the first Vice President of India? Option B is correct. Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. He took his oath on 13th of May in 1952. Question number 26. Which among the following is not the right of the Attorney General of India? Answer C is correct. Right to vote in Parliament is not the right of Attorney General of India. He can participate in the meetings of Parliament or in sessions of Parliament but cannot vote. Question number 27. Which one of the following subject is not included in the union list? Answer C is correct. Insurance is not included in union list. Article 246 justifies or give a list of union matters. The first finance commission was constituted in, option D is correct, 1952. The anti-defection law was enacted in 1985 by 52nd of amendment during Rajiv Gandhi's tenure. Question number 30. Who is regarded as an exponent of ecological approach in the study of public administration? Option B is correct, Fredericks. Question number 31. The new public administration lays emphasis on, answer 4 is correct, ethical values and relevance. Question number 32. Hawthorne experiment were conducted during, option A is correct, 1927 to 32. Question number 33. Informal organization is generally flexible. Option 2 is correct. Question number 34. Which school has laid down 7 proverbs in the field of public administration? Option A is correct, Classical School, and given by Herbert Simon in 1946. Question number 35. The principle of span of control has been elaborated by, option A is correct, Grotius. Question number 36. To implement any new program in administration, the first essential requirement is, option B is correct, organization. Question number 37. The initial idea of recruitment based on merit can be traced to the, option C is correct, Macaulay Committee in the year 1833. Next question. Question number 38. Match the following, form the correct pairs. The answer is option number B. Lord Hewart. Option number 3. The New Despotism. Ordway Ted. The Art of Administration. D. White Waldo. Idea and issue in the public administration. Bernard is the function of executive. The function of executive published in 1938, Idea and Issue in Public Administration published in 1953, The New Despotism published in 1929, and The Art of Administration published in 1951. Question number 39. The creation of the institution of Lokpal was first recommended by, answer D is correct, Administrative Reform Commission in 1966, chaired by Morarji Desai. Question number 40. Given below are two statements, one labeled as assertion and the other as reason. Assertion, collective security is a mirage. True. Reason, nations are guided by self-interest. Both statements are correct but is not a correct explanation. So option number 2 is correct. Question number 41. Alliances are essential component of, answer 1 is correct, balance of power. Alliances are essential for balance of power. Question number 42. The author of Anarchical State is, answer B is correct, Hadley Bull. He wrote the book in the year 1977. Question number 43. WTO make an attempt to regulate, option A is correct, trade and tariff. Next question, question number 44. Greenpeace movement has played a significant role in the field of option D is correct environment protection. The Greenpeace movement was started in 1971 in Vancouver, Canada. Question number 45. Which one of the following statement is not correct? Option D, it is not binding, is not correct because international law is binding on all of the states that cover the few states and the varying states as well. Question number 46. Which one of the following country has proposed no war treaty to India? Option C, Pakistan has proposed. Question number 47. Realists regard the international system as, answer C is correct, anarchic. Realists regard international system as anarchic. Question number 48. At the SAR conference in Islamabad 2004, it was agreed upon. Answer D is correct. They agreed on free trade area in South Asia. Question number 49. From among the following, India is not a member of ASEAN. UNO was formed in 1945, SARC in 1985, WTO in 1995, and ASEAN in 1967. India is member of all the other three organizations except ASEAN. Last question, question number 50. Plato's Republic demonstrates that democratic form of government is essentially, option 2 is correct, bad. In this video, we will discuss the question paper of 2005 June Shift 1. Question number 1. The central idea in Plato's Republic is, option D is correct, justice. Question number 2. Who among the following define liberty as a positive power or capacity of doing or enjoying something worth doing or enjoying? Answer is option number C, T.H. Green. Now, question number 3. The very essence of democracy is that a free person represents all the varied interests which compose the nation. It is true that it does not exclude and should not exclude special representation of special interest, but such a representation is not its test. This statement was made by, option B is correct, Gandhi. Question number 4. The view that political theory is in a state of decline was strongly opposed by, answer is option number C, is I. Berlin. Next question. Given below are two statements, one labeled as assertion and the other labeled as reason. Assertion. Imperialism is the highest stage of capitalism. Reason. Imperialism lead to the nationalist movement. Answer is option number 2, that both the statements are correct but not the correct explanation. Next question, question number 6. Given below are two statements, one labeled as assertion and the other is reason. Assertion. It is better to be a Socrates dissatisfied than a fool satisfied. Reason. Quality of pleasure is no less important than quantity. Answer A is correct, that both statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Next question, question number 7. Arrange the following books in order in which they appear. Use the code given below. Option B is correct. First is The Prince in 1532 by Machiavelli. Next is Leviathan in 1651 by Thomas Hobbes. Next is On Liberty in 1859 by J.S. Mill. And the last is A Theory of Justice by John Rawls in 1971. Next question. Arrange the following concept in order in which they appear. Use the code given below. The correct answer is option number 3. First come the Mundell theory of international relation, then general will, then surplus value, and the last is one-dimensional men. Next, move on to question number 9. Match the list 1 with the list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. The correct option is option number 2. Force to be free given by Rousseau. Base as superstructure given by Marx. Libertarianism given by Robert Nozick, and greatest happiness of the greatest number is given by Bentham. Next question, question number 10. Match list 1 with the list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Answer A is correct. Human Nature in Politics, published in 1908, written by Graham Walsh. Modern Political Analysis, written by Robert Dell in the year 1963. Contemporary Political Analysis, written by Charles Worth in the year 1967, and Political Theory, the Foundation of 20th Century Political Thought, written in 1959 by Arnold Brecht. Next question. Which one of the following approaches fall within traditional approach? Answer. Option number C, jurist. Question number 12. Which one of the following is not an element of political development? Option C is correct, property. Next question, question number 13. Pareto is associated with. Option D is correct, pluralist theory of elite. Question number 14. Contradiction as the cause of revolution is associated with. Option C is correct, Maoist theory of revolution. Question number 15. Given below are two statements, one label as assertion and the other label as reason. Assertion: the essential feature of constitutionalism is limited government. Reason: government is limited by interest group. Option C is correct, as statement A is true and R is false. Next, move on to question number 16. Given below are two statements, one label as assertion and the other label as reason. Assertion: UK has a plural executive. Reason: head of the state is different from the head of government. Option D is correct, as A is false and R is true. Question number 17. Arrange the following ideas, concept in order in which they appear. Use the code given below. Option number A is correct. Class in itself and class for itself, then encoding, then circulation of elite, and then perestroika comes. Question number 18. Arrange the following books in order in which they appear. Use the code given below. Option number D is correct. First come Modern Democracy, then Comparative Government by Feiner, then Federal Government by Casey Ware, and the last is Public Opinion and American Democracy. Next question. Question number 19. Match list 1 with the 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option number 2 is correct. Political development given by Farba. Political culture given by Armand. Political modernization given by Apter, and political decay given by Samuel P. Huntington. Now next, question number 20. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option 2 is correct. Pareto give the concept of elitist theory of democracy. Lenin give the Marxian view of democracy. Green give the idealist theory of democracy, and Eckstein give the pluralist theory of democracy. Now move to question number 21. The author of An Introduction to the Indian Constitution is. Option D is correct. D.D. Basu in 1960 write the book An Introduction to the Indian Constitution. Now next question, question number 22. In the context of state autonomy documents, identify the correct order from the code given below. Option A is correct. Rajmannar Committee report, then Srinagar Conclave resolution, then West Bengal government memorandum, and last is Akali government memorandum to Sarkaria Commission. Question number 23. Given below are two statements, one label as assertion and other label as reason. Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Assertion: equality before law is not applicable to the President of India. Reason: the President of India enjoys special privileges under the Constitution of India. Option number C is correct, as statement A is true and R is false. Question number 24. Same assertion, reason. Indian Constitution is federal in name only. Reason: federalizing process weakens the union and strengthens the state. Option number C is correct. A is false and R is true. Question number 25. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Answer is option number 2. Government of India Act 1935 give federal scheme. Constitution of Britain give rule of law given by Dicey. Constitution of USA give independent judiciary, and Constitution of Ireland give DPSP. Now next question, question number 26. Match list 1 with list 2 of present leaders and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option number 4 is correct. Maharashtra Sharad Joshi, Uttar Pradesh Mahinder Singh Tikait, Haryana Ghasiram Nain, Punjab Sharad Joshi. Now move to question number 27. The chief source of political power in India is. Option number 3. The people are the chief source of power in India. Question number 28. Drain of wealth was propounded by Dadabhai Naroji. Option number C. Given in year 1867. Now question number 29. The present Constitution of India contains. Option number 2. 395 article and 12 schedules. Question number 30. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following states of India were created. Option number 3 is correct. First is Andhra Pradesh, then Maharashtra, then Punjab, and then Nagaland. Question number 31. The human relation theory of organization focus upon option number C, informal group. Question number 32. The thinker who included intelligence, design, and choice activity in the decision making process is option number 2, Herbert Simon. Question number 33. The Fluton Committee report of 1968 was concerned with the reform in the personal administration of option number 4, UK. Question number 34. Max Weber's idea on patrimonial bureaucracy are different from those of rational type in respect of option number 2, official appointment on merit basis. Question number 35. The Estimate Committee of Indian Parliament does not, option number B is correct, does not examine that the money spent on the service on purposes for which it was made available on for which it was charged. Question number 36. The institution of ombudsman originated from B option is correct, Sweden, established in year 1809. Now next question number 37. Match list 1 with list 2 in the given codes below. Option number C is correct. Max Weber give the Economy and Society book. L. Orvig give the Element of Administration. Martin Elbro give Bureaucracy, and Michael Crozier give the Bureaucracy of Phenomena. Now move to next question. Question number 38. Match the list given below. Option number B is correct. Human relation theory given by Elton Meyer. Theory of scientific management given by Taylor. Decision making theory given by Herbert Simon, and communication theory given by Carl Deutsch. Now move to next question. Question number 39. Arrange the following approaches in study of public administration in order in which they were appeared. Use the code given below. Option number 2 is correct. First come the classical approach, then human relation, then behavioral approach, and the last is policy approach. Now question number 40. Given below are two statements, one labeled as assertion and the other is reason. Assertion: e-governance has facilitated good governance. Reason: transparency as a virtue of good governance can be ensured through e-governance alone. Option A is correct, as both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now move to next question. Question number 41. The theory of trading state is associated with C. C option is correct. Rosecrans. Now next question. Question number 42. The national interest of master class is the basis of option D, neorealist theory. Now next question. Question number 43. Brezhnev advocated the doctrine of option A, limited sovereignty. Now question number 44. The new member states of BIMSTEC are option A, Nepal and Bhutan. Question number 45. India's nuclear doctrine is based on option number A, credible minimum deterrence. Now move to next question. Question number 46. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and other as reason. Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Assertion: environment is a global phenomena. Reason: Earth Summit has addressed the issues. Option number B is correct, as both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Next question is same, assertion, reason. Assertion: United Nations provide for collective security of the member state. Reason: state make their own arrangement for their security by entering into collective defense agreement. Both the statements are true and justifying each other. So answer is correct. 48. Identify the correct chronological order of the following. Who held the office of Secretary General of the United Nations? Option number C is correct. Dag Hammarskjöld, U Tant, Kurt Waldheim, and the option last is Boutros Ghali. Now move to question number 49. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option number C is correct. Territorial water is sovereignty. Exclusive economic zone is exploitation of resources up to 20 nautical miles. Continental shelf is exploitation of seabeds. International water is water beyond state boundary. Now the last question, question number 50. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option number C is correct. Wilson doctrine refers to support of free people. Carter doctrine is support to allies. Nixon doctrine is interventionist policy, and Truman doctrine is hegemony over Persian Gulf. In this video, we will discuss 2005 December political science question paper. Question number 1. How many elements of states are there in Cotillion's theory? Option B is correct, 7. Question number 2. Which one right is the following include two other rights according to John Locke? Option number B is correct, right to life. Question number 3. Who among the following propounded the concept of organic intellectual? Option C is correct, Gramsci. Question number 4. Who among the following wrote Life Divine? Answer is option number C, Aurobindo. Question number 5. Given below are two statements, one labeled as assertion and the other labeled as reason. Assertion: behavioralism is a value free. Reason: behavioralism is intuitive. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true but not an explanation of each other. Question number 6 is same. Assertion, reason: liberty without equality has no meaning. Reason: absolute liberty is not possible. Option B is true. Both A and R true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 7. Arrange the following books in order in which they appear. Use the code given below. Option A is correct. The Laws, then A Discourse on the Origin of Inequality, then Das Kapital, and then last is New Humanism, a Manifesto. Question number 8. Arrange the following events concept in order in which they appear. Use the code given below. Option D is correct. First Glorious Revolution, then Proletariat Revolution, then Behavioral Revolution, and the last is Total Revolution by J. Prakash Narayan in 1974. Question number 9. Match the list 1 with 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct. John Rawls, Distributive Justice. Locke, Separation of Power. Gramsci, Civil Society. And Jean Bodin, the Sovereignty. Now next question, question number 10. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. Gandhi, India of My Dream. Aurobindo, The Human Cycle. Plato, The Statesman. And Hegel, The Philosophy of Rights. Now question number 11. Who among the following is considered to be the founder of comparative study of government? Option C is correct. Aristotle. He studied more than 150 constitution or government around the world. Now question number 12. When did comparative politics emerge as an autonomous discipline? Option number C is correct. In the 60s of 20th century. Now question number 13. Which one of the following is considered to be the basic feature of a federal government? Option number D is correct. Division of power between the center and the units. Question number 14. Identify the concept associated with political communication. Option number B is correct. Overloading. Question number 15. The essential feature of authority is option number 2 is correct. Legitimacy. Question number 16. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and the other is reason. Assertion: democracy has not succeeded in most of the developing countries. Reason: participants' political culture is lacking in developing countries. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now question number 17 is same. Assertion and reason. Assertion: the American Senate is the strongest second chamber of the legislature in the world. Reason: the American Senate has equal power as the House of Representatives. Option number C is correct as statement A is true and R is false. Now question number 18. Arrange the following ideas or concept in order in which they appeared. Use the code given below. Option number B is correct. First is due process of law, then rule of law, then democratic centralism, and the last is feedback loop. Now question number 19. Arrange the following books in order in which they appear. Use the code given below. Option D is correct. First, the political process, then modern politics and government, then the politics of developing area, and the last is aspect of political development. Now question number 20. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option A is correct. Federal Presidential Republic is USA. Federal Parliamentary Republic is India. Unitary Parliamentary Monarchy is UK. And Presidential cum Parliamentary Republic is France. Now next question, question number 21. At which session the Indian National Congress passed the resolution for Purna Swaraj? It is option number C, at Lahore session. Question number 22. Doctrine of the basic structure of Indian Constitution was enunciated by the Supreme Court in option number 2, Keshwanand Bharti case of 1973. Question number 23. The function of pro tem speaker is option number C is correct. Swear in members and hold charge till a regular speaker is elected. Now question number 24. Which of the following bodies is presided over by a known member? Option number B is correct, Rajya Sabha. Now move to question number 25. Match the list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option number B is correct. Article 14 refers to right to equality. Article 39 is for adequate means of livelihood. Article 368 amending the procedure of Indian Constitution, and Article 356 is for president rule in a state. Now question number 26. Match list 1 of functionary with list 2 of oath and select the correct answer from the codes given below. Option number B is correct. President of India upholding the Constitution and the law. Judges of Supreme Court, faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India. Member of Parliament, faithful discharge of duties, and ministers of the Union is secrecy of the office. Question number 27. Assertion reason. Assertion rule of law find expression in numerous articles of the Indian Constitution. Reason rule of law does not form the part of the basic structure. Option number C is correct. A is true and R is false. Question number 28. Assertion reason. Assertion directive principle are not justiciable. Reason judicial pronouncement have made them part of basic structure. Option B is correct. Both are true but not correct explanation. Question number 29. Choose the correct chronological order of the concept used in the preamble of the Indian Constitution from the codes given below. Option C is correct. Justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. Now move to question number 30. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following were elected as the President of India. Option C is correct. Zakir Hussain, V.V. Giri, Fakiruddin Ali Ahmed, Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy. Now question number 31. Which one of the following organizational principle promotes motivation? Option D is correct. Division of work. Now question number 32. The Pendleton Act of 1883 was a major step toward reform in civil services of. Option 2 is correct. USA. Now next question number 33. According to Max Weber, some of the characteristics of fully developed bureaucratic form of organization are. Option D is correct. 1 and 4. Hierarchical order and selection on the basis of objective qualification. Now question number 34. Identify the scholar who has remarked that the bureaucracy is a circle from which no one can escape. Its hierarchy is a hierarchy of knowledge. Option number C is correct. Karl Marx. Now question number 35. Identify the concept that is not associated with the Sala model of Riggs. Correct option is option number 2. Polynormative is not associated. Question number 36. Sale is a. Option C is correct. A holding company. Now question number 37. Match list 1 and list 2 by using the codes given below. Option number 4 is correct. W.F. Willoughby, Principle of Public Administration. L.D. White, Introduction to the Study of Public Administration. L. Urwick, The Element of Administration. And D. White Waldo, Ideas and Issues in Public Administration. Now question number 38. Match list 1 with list 2 with the codes given below. Option number B is correct. Habeas corpus, produce the body of a person. Mandamus, command to perform surgery. Quashing decision beyond legal, and quo warranto, by what warrant of authority. Now question number 39. Arrange the following committee in order in which they appeared. Use the code given below. So the correct option is option D. The numbering is interchange in this option, so I write down the correct chronology. First is G.S. Bajpai Committee in 1947, then Santhanam Committee in 1962, then Kothari Committee in 1964, and the last is Ashok Mehta Committee in 1977 appointed. Now next question number 40. Assertion reason. Assertion, independence and impartial character of Public Service Commission has been well ensured in the Constitution of India. The Constitution is the best only device to ensure integrity and impartiality of the member of the Public Service Commission. So the correct option is A. Both the assertion reason are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 41. One of the following is the exponent of realism. Option C is correct, John Meshmeyer. Now question number 42. The concept of circular error probability is associated with option number 2, nuclear weapon. Question number 43. The primary explanation of state behavior in neorealism is the structure of option number C, non-state actor. Question number 44. Agenda for Peace proposed by option B, Boutros Ghali in 1992. Now next question number 45. The SAARC conference 2004 at Islamabad agreed upon the creation of option A, free trade area in South Asia. Now question number 46 is again assertion reason. Assertion, efforts at disarmament stop at arms control. Reason, without arms state are vulnerable. Option B is correct. Both are true but not the correct explanation. Now question number 47 is again assertion reason. Assertion, Khrushchev proposed the principle of peaceful coexistence. Reason, nuclear war is unwinnable. Option B is correct. Both are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. Now question number 48. Identify the correct chronological order of the following regional organization. Option C is correct. OPEC formed in 1960, ASEAN in 1967, SAARC in 1985, and APEC in 1989. Now question number 49. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the codes given below. Option C is correct. PV Narasimha Rao Look East Policy, Morarji Desai, Genuine Non-Alignment, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Pokhran 2, and Rajiv Gandhi Six Nation Disarmament Initiative. Now last question number 15. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option A is correct. Karl von Clausewitz, war is the continuation action of politics by other means. Harold Mackinder is Heartland Them. Kenneth Waltz, structured realism, and Thomas Schelling, conflict escalation. In this video, we will discuss the question paper of June 2006, Political Science. Question number 1. In his concept of ideal state, Plato employs the term appetite, which means option C is correct, artesian. Question number 2. The concept of best practicable state is the contribution made by option C is correct, Aristotle. Next question, match the following. Option B is correct. Doctrine of secularism given by Machiavelli. Doctrine of consent given by John Locke. Doctrine of individualism given by Hobbes, and doctrine of freedom given by Rousseau. Now next question number 4. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option D is correct. Concept of spiritual determinism in history, B.R. Ambedkar, is not correctly matched. Now question number 5. Who authored two treatises on civil government? Option B is correct. John Locke in December 1689. Question number 6. Who among the following author has written about justice based on contractualism? Option C is correct. John Rawls write about it. Now question number 7. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option D is correct. Concept of new humanism. Lenin is not correct because new humanism concept is given by M.N. Roy. Now question number 8. The ideology which has revolted against to prospective theory of politics is known as option A is correct, behavioralism. Now question number 9. The government of the church rests upon the consent of its member. This was upheld by option B is correct, conciliar movement. Now question number 10. Assertion reason. Assertion, the only rational government form for the present stage of historical development, Hegel says, is constitutional monarchy. Reason, but for German temperament, monarchical absolutism alone is suitable. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Now question number 11. The chairman of State Reorganization Commission, option B is correct, Justice Fazal Ali. The commission formed in December 22nd of date in 1953. Question number 12. The first Governor General was option C is correct, C. Rajagopalachari. Question number 13. The federal system of India is closer to the federal system of option number B is correct, Canada. Now move to next question number 14. Which one of the following is not headed by the Prime Minister? Option D is correct. Finance Commission is not headed by Prime Minister. Question number 15. The parliamentary system of India is not based on the principle of, option C is correct, separation of power. Now question number 16. Under which article of the Constitution the President of India could be impeached? Option B is correct, under Article 56 and 61. Now question number 17. Which of the following words were added to the Constitution of India through 42nd Constitutional Amendment? Option B is correct, secular socialist, and in the year 1976. Now question number 18. The duration of Lok Sabha and state assemblies was increased from 5 to 6 years by, option A is correct, 42nd Amendment. Now question number 19. The ministers in the state could be prosecuted only with the approval of, option B is correct, governor. Now question number 20. The socially most advanced state in India is, option C is correct, Kerala. Question number 21. Who gets what, when and how is the subject matter of politics? Who said this? Option A is correct, Laswell. Question number 22. The system theory came to social science from, option A is correct, biology through anthropology and sociology. Now move to question number 23. The oldest second chamber in the world is, option B is correct, House of Lords. Now question number 24. According to Lucian Pye, the crises of political development are, option A is correct, identity, legitimacy and participation. Question number 24. The important feature of the Western concept of constitutionalism are, option 2 is correct, rule of law, representative institution and strong public opinion. Now question number 26. Who among the following believed that the governing elite rules must by a mixture of a force and cunning? Option B is correct, Pareto. Question number 27. Which one of the following countries has a mix of parliamentary and presidential form of government? Option D is correct, France. Now question number 28. A simple threefold classification of political parties into single party system, two party system and multi party system has been made by, option C is correct, Jean Blondel. Now question number 29. Which one of the following countries has a separate constitution for each state? Option B is correct, USA. Now question number 30. Assertion reason. Under Article 312 of the Indian Constitution, the Rajya Sabha can create new all India services in national interest. Reason. The Rajya Sabha is better placed to define national interest. Option A is correct, as both the statements are true and is correct explanation also. Now question number 31. The principle of balance of power aims at, option D is correct, status quo ante. Question number 32. Agenda for peace proposal is associated with, option B is correct, United Nations. Question number 33. Objective laws of nature is a principle of realism enunciated by, option C is correct, Morgenthau. Question number 34. The theory of trading state is enunciated by, option A is correct, Rosecrans. Question number 35. The meaning of realism revolves around power and, option D is correct, national interest. Now question number 36. Idealism is based upon, option D is correct, supremacy of ethics. Now question number 37. Assertion reason. Globalization has undermined the relevance of nation state. Reason. No nation state is still relevant as nationalism continues to be a potent force. Option B is correct, as both the statements are true, but A is not correctly explained by R. Now question number 38 is cancelled by UGC as the options are incorrect. PV Morarji Desai give the concept of genuine non-alignment. Rajiv Gandhi initiate the Six Nation Disarmament Conference. Atal Bihari Vajpayee conducted the Pokhran second test, and PV Narasimha Rao low-caste policy. So the options are incorrect. So this question is cancelled by UGC. Now question number 39. Identify the correct chronological sequence of the following events. Option A is correct. Tehran Conference held on 28 November 1943. Yalta Conference on 4 February 1945. Potsdam Conference on 17 July 1947 and San Francisco Peace Treaty on 8 September 1951. Now question number 40. Identify the correct chronological order of the following personalities who held the office of Secretary General of the United Nations. Option 4 is correct. Tranquilly, Dag Hammarskjöld, Utant, Kurt Waldheim. Question number 41. Public administration as a discipline was born in, option B is correct, USA. Now question number 42. The oldest approach to the study of public administration is, option B is correct, philosophical approach. Now question number 43. Who among the following makes a clear distinction between the public and private administration? Option D is correct, Paul H. Appleby. Now question number 44. The first book on new public administration was edited by, option A is correct, Frank J. Marini. Now question number 45. The Hawthorne experiment conducted by Elton Mayo and his colleagues gave a rise to new thinking called, option D is correct, human relation theory. Now question number 46. Which one of the following is not the objective of scientific management? Option A is correct, informal group functioning. Now question number 47. Who among the following classified staff into three types: general staff, technical staff, and auxiliary staff? Option B is correct, L.D. White. Now question number 48. Superior subordinate relationship through a number of level of responsibilities is called, option B is correct, hierarchy. Now question number 49. In a democracy, a civil servant must be committed to, option A is correct, the execution of public policy, the goal of the constitution, the common good. Now last question, question number 50. Max Weber threefold classification of authority include, option B is correct, traditional authority, charismatic authority, and legal rational authority. In this video, we will discuss the question paper of December 2006, Political Science. Question number 1. The thinker who had accepted the fundamentals of Aristotle's political thought in the medieval period was, option B was correct, Saint Thomas Aquinas. Question number 2. Who said man is born free, everywhere he is in chains? Option B is correct, Rousseau. Question number 3 is cancelled as all the options are correct. The Politics book written by Aristotle, The Prince by Machiavelli, Social Contract by Rousseau, and On Liberty by J.S. Mill. Now move to question number 4. According to Aristotle, which of the following is the best form of government? Option C is correct, polity. Now move to next question, question number 6. Assertion reason. According to Locke, the function of government as well as its power are limited. Reason. Government exists, he says, to protect life, liberty, and property. Option B is correct, as both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Now question number 6. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. General will is by Rousseau, absolute sovereignty by Hobbes, limited government by Locke, and new political science by Machiavelli. Now question number 7. According to Plato, the most inferior type of state is, option A is correct, democracy. Question number 8. According to Aristotle, the best polity is that which is based on the principle of, option C is correct, mean. Now move to question number 9. Who among the following can be put in the category of anarchist? Option C is correct, as Gandhi called himself a philosophical anarchist. Question number 10. Who examined the case of liberal democracy from the angle of possessive individualism? Option C is correct, C.B. Macpherson. Question number 11. Bhudan movement in India was launched by, option C is correct, Acharya Vinoba Bhave on 18 April 1951. Now next question, question number 12. The author of the book Politics of Scarcity. Option B is correct, Myron Weiner. Now question number 13. In case of dispute between the two houses of Indian Parliament over an ordinary bill, the case is referred to the, option C is correct, joint meeting of the houses. Now question number 14. Decision on question about disqualification of members of the Lok Sabha are made by the, option B is correct, the Speaker. Now question number 15. The right to constitutional remedy in the Indian Constitution is provided for under, option B is correct, Article 32. Now move to question number 16. Which one of the following categories of fundamental rights incorporates abolition of untouchability? Option B is correct, right to equality. Now question number 17, which one of the among the following is not stipulated in the Constitution of India? Option C is correct, Indian National Congress. Now question number 18, Sarkaria Commission was set up for reviewing the relationship between the, option C is correct, center and states. Now question number 19, Nagar Palika Bill was first introduced in Parliament during the Prime Ministership of, option A is correct, Rajiv Gandhi in 1989. Now question number 20, which one of the following parties has the highest percentage of its MP with criminal cases registered against them? Option C is correct, Rashtriya Janata Dal. Now question number 21, the scope of comparative politics include the study of, option D is correct, all of the above, that is formal structure and their function, political process, extra constitutional agencies. Now move to next question, question number 22. The general system theory in social science was first developed in, option C is correct, anthropology, sociology, political science, and then psychology. Now question number 23. According to Amand, the input function of a political system are, option A is correct, interest articulation and interest aggregation. Now question number 24. Who among the following defines modernization as a multifaceted process involving changes in all areas of human thought and activity? Option D is correct, Samuel P. Huntington. Now question number 25. A constitutional government is a, option A is correct, limited government. Now move to question number 26. Who among the following believed in the theory of circulation of elite? Option B is correct, Pareto and Mosca. Now question number 27. The most powerful legislature in the world is, option B is correct, British Parliament. Now move to question number 28. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct, Stages of Political Development by Kenneth Organsky. Crisis of Political Development by Lucien Pai, Classification of Political Culture by Amand and Verba, and Classification of Political Parties by La Palambara and Myron Weiner. Now move to next question, question number 29. The process established by law is a characteristic of judicial system of, option A is correct, USA. Now move to next question, question number 30. Assertion, reason. Assertion, the Supreme Court of India cannot declare a bad law invalid. Reason, the Supreme Court of India follows the due process of law. Option B is correct, as both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Now next question, the Minvobro conference took place in the year, option A is correct, 1968. Now question number 32. Who among the following was the first to emphasize the need for a separate study of public administration? Option B is correct, Woodrow Wilson. Now question number 33. The principle of scientific management developed by Taylor include, option B is correct, incentive of high wages, standardization of work methods, standardization of working conditions. Now move to next question, question number 34. Who among the following propounded the 14th principle of organization? Option A is correct, Henry Fayol. Now question number 35. Who among the following termed the auxiliary function as the housekeeping functions? Option A is correct, W.F. Willoughby. Now question number 36. The word postcode was coined by Luther Gulick. Now question number 37. The following were associated with reform in local government. Option A is correct. First is Lord Mayo, then Lord Ripon, then Balwant Rai Mehta, then Ashok Mehta. Now question number 38. The principle that every member of an organization should report to one and only one leader is called, option A, unity of command. Now question number 39. Who is the author of the book Administrative Behavior? Option A is correct, Herbert Simon. Now question number 40. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct, Classical Theory of Organization given by Henry Fayol, Functional Foremanship given by F.W. Taylor, Span of Control given by V.A. Grotius, and Scalar Process given by J.D. Mooney. Now next question, question number 41. Realists construct the international system as, option C is correct, anarchic. Now question number 42. Power in international relation is, option B is correct, relative. Now question number 43. The universal actor in Kaplan's system approach is, option A is correct, USA. Now next question, question number 44. Assertion, reason. Collective security is a mirage. Reason, state do not have a common perception of threat. Option A is correct, both the statements are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Now move to question number 45. Prisoner's dilemma is a phenomena that fuels, Option A is correct, arm race. Now question number 46. The military alliances are formed on the basic concept of. Option C is correct, cooperative security. Question number 47. International law in its application is. Option A is correct, universal. Now question number 48. Identify the correct chronological sequence of the following events. Option B is correct, Monroe Doctrine on 2 December 1823, Truman Doctrine on 12 March 1947, Brezhnev Doctrine on 21st September 1968, and Guam Doctrine on 25 July 1969. Now move to question number 49. Match the following list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct, Gent's balance of power, Norman Angle interdependence, Kant perpetual peace, and Woodrow Wilson collective security. Now last question, question number 50. Identify the correct chronological sequence of the following events. Option C is correct, Congress of Vienna from September 1814 to June 1850. Versailles Conference 1919, Bay of Pigs on 17 April 1961, and last Helsinki Summit on 9 September 1990. In this video, we will discuss June 2007 question paper. Now, question number 1. Who among the following first separated ethics from politics? Option B is correct, Machiavelli. Now, question number 2. Which one of the following concept had been criticized as paradox of freedom? Option C is correct, Rousseau's general will. Now, question number 3. Politics is the process by which community of human beings deal with their problems. Whose words are these? Option C is correct, Harold Laswell. Now, question number 4. Who among the following had contributed to the growth of comparative politics as a subdiscipline of political science? Option C is correct, Harold Lasky. Now, question number 4. Which of the following countries has a federal form of government with dual citizenship? Option B is correct, USA. Now, question number 6. According to Lucian Pye, which one of the following are crises of political development? Option B is correct, crisis of identity, legitimacy, and crisis of distribution. Now, question number 7. International peace and security is referred to in the Indian Constitution in. Option C is correct, DPS, under Article 51 of the Constitution. Now, move to question number 8. Which amendment of the Indian Constitution deal with the reduction of number of ministers in the government? Option C is correct, 91st Amendment. Now, question number 9. Who among the following is the father of doctrine of passive resistance? Option B is correct, Aurobindo Ghosh. Now, question number 10. Who defines public administration as consisting of all those operations having for their purpose the fulfillment or enforcement of public policy? Option B is correct, L.D. White. Now, question number 11. Who among the following called the classical principle of organization proverbs? Option C is correct, Herbert Simon. Question number 12. Who defines civil service as professional body of officials, permanent, paid, and skilled? Option A is correct, Herman Feiner. Now, question number 13. Survival of SARC mainly depends on. Option B is correct, peace and cooperation. Now, question number 14. The Uniting for Peace resolution was adopted by. Option C is correct, UN. Now, next question, question number 15. UNCTAD basically promoted. Option B is correct, international trade. Now, move to next question, question number 16. Assertion, reason. Assertion, scientific socialism explains history in terms of class struggle. Reason, class struggle take place in the superstructure first. Option B is correct, that both the statements are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Now, question number 17, assertion, reason. Assertion, the idea of community is a major concern for Western scholars in the late 20th century. Reason, the local was lost and weakened. Option A is correct, both the statements are true, and R is correctly explaining A. Question number 18, assertion, the structural functional analysis revolve around the concept of functions and structure. Reason, a function is generally defined as the objective consequence of a pattern of action for the system. Option B is correct, as both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Now, question number 19, assertion, reason. Assertion, elite theory was first used in Central and Western European countries as a critique of democracy. Reason, in every democratic society, it is minority that rules. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Now, question number 20. Assertion: since 1977 in India, experimentation is constitutional politics has survived. Reason: one party dominant system has failed. Option D is true as statement A is false and R is true. Now question number 21. Assertion: since 1970s in India, elite of every type have the same social character. Reason: language, religion and caste are being used for electoral purpose. Option D is correct, A is false and R is true. Now question number 22. Assertion: hierarchy leads to rigidity and affect human relationship in administration. Reason: hierarchy is a means to achieve coherence in the administrative organization. Option B is correct as both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Now move to question number 23. Assertion: reason: public administration is not entirely devoid of profit motive. Reason: the main aim of governmental activities is to promote societal welfare. Option B is correct as both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Now next question number 24. Assertion: NAM is still relevant in the post-Cold War period. Reason: some of the developing countries will be in dominant position in near future. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Now question number 25. Both China and India have paved the way for the establishment of a constructive and cooperative relationship for the 21st century. Reason: China has opposed Pakistan's nuclear policy. Option C is correct as assertion is right and reason is false. Question number 26. Identify the correct chronological order using the code given below in which the following concept theories appeared. Option A is correct. First is Saptang theory, then theory of protection, then passive resistance, and then Satyagraha. Question number 27. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following books were published. Option D is correct according to options, but the series is wrong. So first come Ideal of Human Unity by Sri Aurobindo in 1919. Then A Grammar of Politics by Harold J. Lasky in 1925. Then Neo-Humanism by M. N. Roy in 1947. And then Multicultural Citizenship, A Liberal Theory of Minority Rights by Will Kimlicka in 1995 published. Now move on to question number 28. What is the correct sequence of the following four quantitative factors in Carl Deusch's communication theory? Option A is correct. Load, lag, gain and lead. Now move on to next question number 29. According to Kenneth Organski, a developing society has to pass through the following four stages of political development. What is the sequence in which they have been listed by Organski? Select the correct answer from the codes given below. Option B is correct. Political unification, industrialization, national welfare, abundance. Now question number 30. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following served the Lok Sabha Speaker. Option C is correct. First is Hukum Singh, then Sanjeeva Reddy, then P.S. Sagma, then Somnath Chatterjee. Now question number 31. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following are placed in the Indian Constitution. Option B is correct. Changing the name of state, right to freedom of religion, reference of IAS, IPS, impositions president rule in a state. Now move on to next question number 32. Consider the following steps in the decision making. Option B is correct. Determining the problem, acquiring background information about the problem, identifying the alternative, evaluating the alternatives. Now move on to next question number 33. Which one of the following is the correct sequence in which the following approaches to the study of public administration have evolved? Option A is correct. Classical approach, human relation approach, behavioral approach, and policy approach. Question number 34. Identify the correct chronological order of the following events in India-China relation. Option B is correct. First is India recognizing PRC on 1st April 1950. Then Panchsheel Agreement on 29 April 1954. Then Dalai Lama entry into India on 31st March 1959, and the last is Sino-Indian 50th anniversary of diplomatic relationship in May 2000. Now question number 35. Identify the correct chronological order of the following. Option B is correct. First is the Belgrade Conference in 1961. Then the NPT signed in 1968. Then SALT Agreement in 1972. And the last is Maastricht Treaty in 1992. Now question number 36. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option A is correct. Power given by Machiavelli, Eternal Consciousness by Green, Authoritative Allocation of Value David Easton, and Prison Diary by Gramsci. Now move on to question number 37. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option C is correct. Saint Augustine to Sword, Mao, Let 100 Flowers Bloom, M.N. Roy, Colonial Thesis, and Aurobindo, Involution. Now question number 38. Which of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option C is correct. David Easton, the political system is not correctly matched. Now question number 39. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Political communication given by Carl Deutsch, dependency theory given by A.G. Frank, mass mind given by Roberto Michel, and sign of political development at 3 different levels given by Lucien Pai. Now move on to next question. Question number 40. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option C is correct. Indian National Lok Dal Haryana, TMC West Bengal, JDU Bihar, and TRS in Andhra Pradesh. Now question number 41. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. PV Narasimha Rao became the Prime Minister in 1991. Babri Masjid was demolished in 1992. Dev Gowda became Prime Minister in 1996 and Nehru signed the Panchsheel with China in 1954. Now question number 42. Match list 1 with list 2. Option D is correct. An employee should receive order from one superior only is unity of command. How many subordinates can an administration direct personally is span of control. The supervisor-subordinate relationship through a number of level of responsibility is hierarchy, and the orderly arrangement of group effort to provide unity of action in the pursuit of a common purpose is coordination. Now move to question number 43. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option D is correct. Scientific management is given by Taylor. Now move on to question number 44. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. Morgenthau, Politics Among Nations in 1948. E.H. Carr, 20 Years of Crisis in 1939. Kenneth Ward's Theory of International Politics in the year 1979. And Thomas Schelling's The Strategy of Conflict book in 1960. Now question number 45. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the code given below. Option D is correct. GATT, it is an agreement on trade and tariff. SAARC is in South Asian nation. NAFTA is North American states, and TRIPS is intellectual property right. Now move on to next question. Question number 46. Question number 46 to 50 are passage. 46 is the individual seemed to be unaware of his interest because option A is correct. Question number 47. In voting behavior, problem have become simple because option A is correct. Of the very process of decision making the voter is required to follow. Question number 48. Why is Stalin referred to? Option B is correct. Ignoring rules and threatening opponents. Question number 49. Why are the voting rules undemocratic? Option C is correct because these limit the freedom of the voter to take part in decision making. Last question, question number 50. Which among the following is important for assessing the power of an individual over another? Option C is correct. The individual is constrained by the choice mechanism. In this video, we will discuss the December 2007 political science question paper. Question number 1. Who among the following is the author of the book The Laws? Option B is correct. Plato. Question number 2. Whose name is associated with the concept of relative autonomy of state? Option C is correct. Gramsci. Now question number 3. Who among the following had introduced Christian humanitarian values in an otherwise hedonistic philosophy? Option C is correct. John Stuart Mill. Now question number 4. Which of the following statement is correct? Option C is correct. Comparative politics was born of behavioral movement in political science. Now question number 5. Which of the following statement is correct? Option C is correct. The British Cabinet as a collective body is responsible for formulating the policy to be placed before the Parliament and is also the supreme controlling and directing body of the entire executive branch. Now question number 6. Which of the following statement is correct? Option C is correct. Political socialization is the establishment and development of attitudes to and belief about the political system. Now move on to next question. Question number 7. Political parties are registered as per the provisions of option D is correct. Representation of People's Act 1951. Question number 8. Which of the following is the partner of the UPA government? Option D is correct. DMK. Now question number 5. Which of the following state assembly has 6 year of term? Option B is correct. Jammu and Kashmir. Now question number 10. Who called hierarchy the scholar process? Option A is correct. Moon and Rayleigh. Now move on to question number 11. Which of the following theory focuses on what is called informal organization? Option D is correct. Human relation theory. Now move on to question number 12. Who among the following argues that public administration is different from private administration? Option A is correct. Paul H. Appleby. Now question number 13. Who said the following? The world must be made safe for democracy. We have no selfish end to serve. We are but one of the champions of the right of mankind. Option D is correct. Woodrow Wilson. Question number 14. With the end of Cold War and the disintegration of the erstwhile USSR, we are in B. Multipolar world order. Question number 15. Human nature was at the base of international relation and humans were self-interested and power-seeking. Who said the following statement? Option C is correct. Hans J. Morgenthau. Now move to next question. Question number 16. Assertion reason. Question number 16. For Sri Aurobindo, history is spiritually determined. Reason, culture and civilization both act and interact in history. Option B is correct. Both are true but not the correct explanation. Now next question. Question number 17. Assertion. According to Kautilya, 4 wings of the army, elephant, cavalry, chariot and infantry should be placed under different officers. Reason, the officers do not fall prey to the enemy's intrigues. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and correct explanation. Now move on to next question. Question number 18. Assertion. There is no society today which can claim a single uniform political culture. Reason. Patterns of cultural change differs from country to country. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now question number 19. Assertion. State and that state system are basic and permanent feature of the modern political life. Reason. The state system and modernity are not closely related historically. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and are correct explanation of each other. Question number 20. Assertion. Exaggerated emphasis on bureaucratic and technocratic structure of management has done a great deal of harm to democratic polity in India. Reason. Initiative from below has become the main victim. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is correct explanation of A. Question number 21. Politicalization of criminals is more dangerous than criminalization of politics. Reason. Political parties have lost governing capacity. Option C is correct as option A is true and R is false. Question number 22. Assertion. Control over public administration is shifting from legislature to executive. Reason. Parliament does not have sufficient time for detailed examination and scrutiny of government activities. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and correct explanation of each other. Question number 23. Assertion. The government imparts various type of training to its employees. Reason. Training enhances the efficiency of the employees by improving their working skills. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and are correct explanation of each other. Now question number 24. Assertion. The underdeveloped countries suffer from the profound inequalities in contemporary world. Reason. International systems should address issue of security, freedom and progress. Option D is correct as assertion is false and reason is true. Next question, question number 25. Assertion. The central issue in international politics is the inability of our present global political system to adequately meet the problems created by globalization. Reason. Westphalia system has failed to satisfy the long-term condition for sustainability. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true but not the correct explanation of each other. Question number 26. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following books were published. Option D is correct. First, Leviathan in 1651. Then the Calculus of Consent in 1962. Then modern political analysis in 1963. Then a theory of justice in 1971. Now question number 27. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following concept or theories were born. Option D is correct. General will, authority as federal, Gram Swaraj, and the last is Satyagrah. Now question number 28. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following approaches were emerged. Option A is correct. Marxist approach, then behavioral approach, then system approach, and the last is philosophical approach. Now move on to question number 29. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following books were published. Option B is correct. The Power Elite in 1932, Theory and Practice of Modern Government in 1956, Political Men in 1959, and Comparative Politics, a Development Approach in 1966. Now move on to next question, question number 30. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following events occurred. Option C is correct. First, split in the Congress after independence, then Garibi Hatao slogan used by Congress in parliamentary election, then unseating of Indira Gandhi according to Allahabad High Court verdict, and then first non-Congress government at center. Now move on to question number 31. Identify the correct chronological order of the following landmark judgment by the Supreme Court. Option D is correct. First is A.K. Gopalan case in 1950, then Golaknath case in 1967, then Mindrava Mills case in 1980, and the last is 9th Schedule of the Constitution case in 2007. Now move on to question number 32. Consider the following landmark in the emergence and growth of new administration, in new public administration. Option A is correct. First is the Philadelphia Conference, then Honey Report, then Minvobrook Conference, and the last is publication of Towards a New Public Administration. Now move on to next question. Question number 33. What is the correct sequence in which the following theory or approaches appeared? Option A is correct. First is Max Weber bureaucratic theory, then human relation theory, then decision making theory, and the last is new public management. Now question number 34. Identify the correct chronological sequence of the following. Option D is correct. First is the NATO in 1949, then NAM in 1961, then dismemberment of Soviet Union in 1991, and the last is Indian Ocean Rim in 1997. Next question, question number 35. Identify the correct chronological order of the following events. Option C is correct. First, Mile Massacre in 1968, then Camp David in 1978, then Iraq's invasion of Kuwait in 1990, and the last is G8 Summit in St. Petersburg in 2006. Now question number 36. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Plato, Philosopher King, Machiavelli, Private and Public Morality, Hegel, Time Spirit, and Aurobindo, Savitri. Now move on to next question. Question number 37. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. The Gatekeeper, David Easton. Better to be a Socrates dissatisfied than a pig satisfied by J.S. Mill. Total Revolution, Jayaprakash Narayan. Encoding and Decoding, Carl Deutsch. Question number 38. Which of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option C. Lucian Pie, structural differentiation is not correctly matched. Now question number 39. Which of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option A is correct. Robert Michel, Iron Law of Oligarchy is not correctly matched. Question number 40. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. Communal Award in 1932. JP's Bihar Movement in 1974. Gyani Jail Singh's accession to presidency in 1982 and Vajpayee's first prime ministership in 1996. Now move on to next question. Question number 41. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. Rajni Kothari, State Against Democracy in Search of Human Governance. Leopold and Susan Rudolph, In Pursuit of Lakshmi, The Political Economy of Indian State. Jawaharlal Nehru, Discovery of India. Mahatma Gandhi, An Autobiography, The Story of My Experiment with Truth. Question number 42. Match the following. Option B is correct. Span of Control, V.A. Grotius. Scholar Process, J.D. Mooney. Heredity, authority, Max Weber, and 14 principle of organization, Henry Ford. Now move on to next question. Question number 43. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. Bureaucratic legal rational authority, behavioral analysis of human behavior, general system, administrative system as a subsystem of a social system, ecological, agrarian, industrial. Now move on to question number 44. Match list A with list B. Option C is correct. Architect of India's foreign policy, Jawaharlal Nehru. Russia, Putin. Panchsheel, China. INA, Subhash Chandra Bose. Now move on to next question. Question number 45. The correct option is option number D. Hadley Bull, evolutionary system. Morton Kaplan, system theory. Francis Fukuyama, the end of history, and Karl Marx, revolutionary system. Now next question is question number 46 to 50 is the paragraph. Question number 46. The author is primarily concerned with the criticism of. Option A is correct. Critical theorist. Question number 47. The author find fault with Voltaire because. Option number B is correct. His criticism of Prussian regime. Question number 48. The new philosophers use the expression smoke screen for. Option B is correct. Exposing the dictatorial regime. Question number 49. The contemporary world, according to the author, is option C is correct, largely totalitarian. Now, last question, question number 50. The basic objective of political theory, according to the author, is option C is correct, to expose totalitarian regime. In this video, we will discuss the question paper of June 2008, Political Science. Question number 1. Which part of the Mahabharata deal with the theory of government? Option D is correct, Shanti Parv. Now question number 2. Aristotle is called the father of political science because of his idea of. Option C is correct, classification. Now question number 3. Who propounded that principle, the political ruler should be amoral? Option A is correct, Machiavelli. Now question number 4. The theory of political obligation was propounded by. Option D is correct, T.H. Green. Now question number 5. The concept of hegemony is associated with. Option C is correct, Gramsci. Now move on to next question. Question number 6. For propounding their theories, the social contract theory was used by. Option B is correct, Rawls and Nozick. Now question number 7. Assertion reason. People and the state are of the same status. Reason. People create the state. Option A is correct, as both the statement are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Now move on to next question. Question number 8. Identify the correct order in which the political thinker propounded their respective theories. Option A is correct, Machiavelli, Hobbes, Rousseau, and Mill. Now question number 9. Match the list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the codes given below. Option A is correct. Radical humanism given by M. Roy. Death of political theory given by Laszlo. Decline of political theory given by David Easton, and entitlement theory was given by Robert Nozick. Now next question, question number 10. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Annihilation of caste is given by Ambedkar. The cunning reason given by Hegel. The human cycle given by Aurobindo, and Hind Swaraj given by Gandhi. Now move on to next question, question number 11. According to David Easton, which of the following are the regulatory mechanism in a political system? Option D is correct. Social cultural norms, communication channel is not, extractive capability is, and distributive capability is. Now move on to next question, question number 12. Who among the following has categorized political system into political democracy, tutelary democracy, modernizing oligarchy, totalitarian oligarchy, and traditional oligarchy? Option A is correct, Edward Shield. Now question number 13. The residuary parts rest with the state in the federal system of. Option D is correct, USA and Switzerland. Now next question, question number 14. Which of the following has a close affinity to the rule of law? Option D is correct, limited government. Now next question, question number 15. Which one of the following political party is described as the pioneer of the socialist parties in the world? Option C is correct, British Labour Party. Now move on to next question. Question number 16. Assertion reason. Assertion. Elite theory is based on the idea that every society consists of two broad categories. 1. The selected few and the vast masses of people. Reason. The elite theory first started as a critique of democracy and socialism. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Next assertion reason, question number 17. Assertion: a political system receives a more or less continuous support from society if the process of political socialization is homogeneous. Reason: the individuals cooperate with each other and they are in an atmosphere of trust in the political culture. Option D is correct. Both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Next question, question number 18. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Armand and Powell, capabilities of political system. David Easton, authoritative allocation of values for a society. Lucian Pye, equality, capacity and differentiation. Huntington, institutions decay, dissolution as well as growth. Now move on to next question. Question number 19. Match list 1 with list 2. Option 1 is correct. France, two sets of court. UK, sovereign parliament. USA, judicial review. And India, procedure established by law. Now move on to next question. Question number 20. Put the following concept in sequence in which they were used by Carl Deutsch in his conceptual framework. Use the code given below. Option A is correct. First is load, lag, gain and lead. Now next question. Question number 21. Who is the author of Igniting Minds? Option D is correct. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Published in the year 2002. Now move on to next question. Question number 22. 93rd Amendment of the Constitution deal with. Option B is correct. Reservation of women in legislature. Now question 23. Who was the first Dalit president of India? Option C is correct. K.R. Narayan. Now move on to next question. Question number 24. Which of the following regional political parties did not join the UNPA at the time of its formation? Option C is correct. Telugu Desam Party. Now question number 25. Which of the following prime minister was not member of Lok Sabha? Option D is correct. H.D. Dev Gowda. Now question number 26. Assertion reason. Public interest litigation is the strategic arm of the legal aid movement. Reason. Public interest litigation is meant to bring justice to the doorstep of the weak. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and correct explanation. Now question number 27. Assertion reason. The purpose of the fundamental right is to create an egalitarian society. Reason. There is an inherent tendency among the individuals to dominate other. Option D is correct. Assertion is false and reason is true. Question number 28. What is the correct chronological sequence of the below? Choose the right answer from the code. Option A is correct. First is the communal award, then formation of Congress Socialist Party, then formation of Satyagraha Sabha by Gandhi, and the last is Subhash as president of INC. Now move on to next question. Question number 29. Arrange the following in order in which they were appeared. Use the code given below. Option B is correct. First is the State Reorganization Commission in 1953, then Sarkaria Commission in 1983, then National Commission to Review the Constitution in 2003, and then the last is Knowledge Commission in 2005. Next question, question number 30. In context of the article of the Constitution given below, match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Article 148 deal with the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, that is CAG. Article 280 Finance Commission. Article 315 is Union Public Service Commission related, and Article 324 is related to Election Commission of India. Now question number 31. Which one of the following is not considered as an element of national power? Option D is correct. Party system is not considered as an element of national power. Now question number 32. Which one of the following country has been recently made member of the SAARC? Option C is correct. Afghanistan in April 2007. Now question number 33. Which one of the following is not a part of European Union? Option B is correct. European Territorial Commission. Now question number 34. The author of American Foreign Policy 3 essay was Henry Kissinger. Option C is correct. Now move on to next question. Question number 35. Promotion of international peace and security has been enshrined in the Constitution of. Option C is correct. India. Question number 36. Assertion reason. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, USA has emerged as the only superpower. Reason. Globalization as a trend of international economic system has come to stay. Both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. So option B is true. Question number 37, assertion. In the change world scenario, non-alignment in its traditional form is not relevant. India can be considered as an upcoming economic power. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Question number 38, match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. NAM summit at Havana happened in 2006. Agra summit happened in 2001. Kargil conflict in 1999 and the nuclear test happened in 1998. Now move on to next question. Question number 39. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. India-US Nuclear Cooperation Agreement happened in 2007. Terror attack on Indian Parliament happened on 2001. Vajpayee bus diplomacy in 1999 and establishment of SARC in 1985. Now question number 40. Identify the chronological sequence of the following events. Option C is correct. First World War from 1914 to 1918, then formation of League of Nations on 10 January 1920, then birth of Bangladesh on 16 December 1971, and then the disintegration of USSR on 26 December 1991. Now question number 41. The emergence of new public administration was initially associated with, option C is correct, Mingo-Brook Conference of 1968. Then question number 42. Which one of the following is not a function of district collector? Option C is correct. Hearing of appeal against the decision of Nyay Panchayat, that is the work of magistrate. 43 question number. The states that first implemented the Panchayati Raj in 1959. Option A is correct. Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh. Now move on to next question. Question number 44. Assertion reason. Assertion. Public administration is more comprehensive than private administration. Reason. Public administration regulates private administration. Option A is true, as both the statements are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Now question number 45. Assertion reason. Assertion. Promotion should be made on the basis of performance evaluation. Reason. There is a need to recognize the potentialities and qualities efficient civil servant. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and correct explanation. Now question number 46. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. Estimate committee refers to suggestion of economy in expenditure. Public account committee is examination of appropriated account. On subordinate legislation related to the examination of rules made by the executive department under act passed by the legislature. And the last is committee on public undertaking is review of working of public sector undertaking. The next question, question number 47, that is consider the following hierarchy of needs. Option B is correct. First is the psychological needs, then safety needs, then social needs, then esteem needs, and the last is self-actualization needs. Now question number 48. Which of the following type of training seeks to prepare future recruits for the public services? Option B is correct, pre-entry training. Now question number 49. Which of the following test was advocated by Macaulay? Option D is correct, none of the above. Last question, question number 50. Below are given some function. Option C is correct. National Development Council perform these above function, that is to review the working of the national plan from time to time, to consider important question of social and economic policy, to recommend measures for the achievement of the aim and target set out in the national plan. In this video, we will discuss the question paper of December 2008 Political Science. Question number 1. The first systematic Indian political theory can be found in, option B is correct, Arthashastra. Question number 2. The idea of the cave and shadow is associated with, option C is correct, Plato. Now next question, question number 3. Who said that some men are ruled by force and some other by law? Option D is correct, Machiavelli. Question number 4. Who propounded the idea of philosophic calculus? Option C is correct, Bentham. Now question number 5. The theory of contradiction was propounded by, option A is correct, Mao. Question number 6. The problem of minority opinion was tackled by, option D is correct, Rousseau. Now next question, question number 7. Assertion reason. Assertion. Nozick was a libertarian. Reason. Nozick stood for individual liberty and just property. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now next question, question number 8. Assertion reason. Assertion. Post-behavioralism consists of normative element. Reason. Easton considered relevance of value in political analysis. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 9. Identify the order in which the following occurred. Option B is correct. First is the Glorious Revolution, then is the American Revolution, then French Revolution, and the last is Russian Revolution. The Glorious Revolution in 1688, then the American Revolution in 1783, then the French Revolution in 1789, and the last is the Russian Revolution from 1917 to 1923. Question number 10. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Libertarianism given by Robert Nozick, utilitarianism given by Bentham, civil society given by Hegel, and Swaraj given by Gandhi. Now move on to next question. Question number 11. Who among the following liberated political development from socio-economic modernization? Option D is correct. Samuel P. Huntington. Next question, question number 12. Who among the following described elite as speculator and rentiers? Option A is correct. Pareto. Question number 13. In communication theory, the ability to act in response to forecast of future consequence is called. Option B is correct. Lead. Now next question, question number 14. Who among the following talks of pseudo pressure group? Option B is correct. Jean Blondel. Now move on to next question, question number 14. Who among the following talk of pseudo pressure group? Option A is correct. Duerger. Now question number 15. Which one of the following book was authored by David Easton? Option A is correct. A System Analysis of Political Life. The Politics of Developing Area book written by Gabriel Almond. Modern Political Analysis book written by Robert Dahl, and The Nerves of Government written by Carl Deutsch. Now next question, question number 16. The behavioral critiques of Max Weber's model of bureaucracy are. Option A is correct. Robert Merton, Mac Crozier, and Carl Deutsch. Now move on to next question, question number 17. Which one of the following statements are true about the British parliamentary system? Option C is correct. First, second, and third statement, that is, the Queen always acts on the advice of the Cabinet. The Cabinet functions on the principle of collective responsibility. The Parliament can make laws on any subject. Now, question number 18. Assertion reason. Assertion. Political socialization is the process by which political culture are maintained and changed. Reason. Family, school, peer groups, experience during employment, mass media, and direct contact with the political system are the main agent of the process of socialization. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Now move on to next question. Question number 19. Assertion reason. Assertion. The US Supreme Court is more powerful than the Supreme Court of India in the exercise of power of judicial review. Reason. The Supreme Court of US follow the principle of due process of law. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. So option A is correct here. Now move on to next question. Question number 20. Match the following list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Carl Deutsch, receptors or reception center. Riggs, development trap. Pareto, identify democracy with corruption, machine politics, and gangsterism. Huntington, modernization, a multifaceted process. Now move on to next question. Question number 21. Anti-defection law was placed in. Option 4 is correct. 10th schedule of the Constitution. Question number 22. Who votes in the election of the Vice President? Choose the correct answer from the codes given below. Option D is correct. Elected and nominated member of the Parliament. Question number 23. Which of the following term is not incorporated in the Constitution? Option B is correct. Federal is not incorporated in the Indian Constitution. Question number 24. The Supreme Court of India. Option B is correct. Has exclusive jurisdiction in the dispute between union and the states and enforces the fundamental right. Now move on to next question. Question number 25. National Commission to Review the Constitution was formed during the Prime Ministership of. Option C is correct. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Now move on to next question. Question 26. Assertion reason. Assertion. Nehru said that it is a crime against man and God to submit to anybody's rule. Reason. Individuals are not born equal. Option C is correct. Assertion is true, but the reason is false. Question number 27. Assertion reason. Assertion. Economic development reduces the significance of parochial ties by the creation of non-parochial economic loyalties. Reason. Sectarian strifes have increasingly got aggravated. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true, but not the correct explanation. Now question number 28. Arrange the following cases in chronological order from the case given below. Option C is correct. First is Sajjan Singh case in 1964, then Golaknath case in 1967, then Keshwanand Bharti case in 1973, and the last is Minerva Mills case in 1980. Now move on to next question. Question number 29. Match list 1 with list 2 from the codes given below. Option B is correct. Emergence of All India Muslim League in 1906, Lucknow Pact in 1916, Motilal Nehru Report in 1928, and Komagata-Maru incident in 1914. Move on to next question. Question number 30. Match list 1 with list 2 from the codes given below. Option A is correct. Maharashtra has 48 seats, Punjab has 13 seats, Goa has 2 seats, and Sikkim got 1 seat in the 14th Lok Sabha election. Now question number 31. Which of the correct sequential order of the following stages in the appointment of civil servants? Option A is correct. First is the advertisement, then the written examination, then viva, and the induction. Now move on to next question. Question number 32. The word bureaucracy was first coined by, option C is correct, Vincent D. Gorney. Now move on to next question. Question number 33. Who represent the government while presenting the budget to the parliament? Option B is correct, the finance minister. Now question 34. In India, the office of Lokpal was suggested in 1966 on the basis of the recommendation of the, option A is correct, Administrative Reform Commission. Question number 35. Which one of the following function is performed by the Comptroller and Auditor General of India? Option D is correct, audit function. Question number 36. The emoluments and allowances of the President of India are charged on the, option A is correct, Consolidated Fund of India. Question number 37. Assertion reason. Assertion. State government are obliged to appoint the State Finance Commission under the Constitution of India. Reason. The quantum of money to be paid annually by the state government to the local bodies is determined by the State Finance Commission. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and is correct explanation. Question number 38. Assertion reason. Assertion. Delegation is a functional imperative for all type of organization. Reason. The chief executive cannot provide effective leadership without sufficient power. Both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. So B option is correct here. Now move on to next question. Question number 39. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Santhanam Committee is for prevention of corruption. Ashok Mehta Committee for two-tier system of Panchayati Raj. Kothari Committee for recruitment policy and selection method. Philcon Committee reorganization of the British Civil Service. Now question number 40. What is Herbert Simon's approach to the study of public administration? Option A is correct, behavioral approach. Question number 41. Which one of the following chapters of the United Nations Charter is a counterpart to Article 16 of the Covenant of the League of Nations? Option A is correct, chapter 5. Question number 42. According to Hans J. Morgenthau, the pattern of balance of power are, option A is correct, the pattern of direct opposition and the pattern of competition. Now move on to next question. Question number 43. Arrange the following in chronological order as this emerges. Option B is correct. First is NAM on 1st September 1961, then New International Economic Order on 1 May 1974, then SAPTA. SAPTA is South Asian Preferential Trading Arrangement on 11 April 1993, and then the last is WTO, World Trade Organization, on 1 January 1995. Now question number 44. Which one of the following is not considered as an instrument for promotion of national interest? Option C is correct, international law. Now question number 45. Which one of the following country is not signatory to the NPT? Option D is correct, India. Question number 46. SAARC Secretariat is located at, option D is correct, Kathmandu. Question number 47. Which is the largest trade partner of India? Option D is correct, EU. Now question number 48. Assertion reason. Assertion. Peacekeeping freezes hostilities rather than resolve them. Reason. Peacekeeping is not even mentioned in the UN Charter. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true and R is not the correct explanation of A. Now move on to next question. Question number 49. Assertion reason. Assertion. It is not the idealism but national interest that shape the foreign policy of a country. Reason. USA has often been supporting dictatorial regime. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true but not interrelated. Question number 50. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. Indo-US Nuclear Cooperation Agreement by Manmohan Singh. Tashkent Summit by Lal Bahadur Shastri. Shimla Accord by Indira Gandhi, and Panchsheel Agreement by Jawaharlal Nehru. In this video, we will discuss June 2009 question paper Political Science. Question number 1. The duties of the ideal ruler has been narrated in option A is correct, Plato's Republic. Question number 2. One can forget the death of one's father but not the loss of patrimony. Who said this? Option A is correct, Machiavelli. Question number 3. Identify the communitarian philosopher from among the following. Option D is correct, Michael Sandel. Question number 4. Credo of relevance is the main slogan of. Option B is correct, post-behavioralism. Question number 5. Resurgence of political theory was empathetically arrested by. Option C is correct, John Rawls. Question number 6. Who among the following has used the concept of goal changing and learning in his conceptual framework? Option A is correct, Carl Deuce. Question number 7. Which of the following is not a part of the American constitutional system? Option B is correct, collective responsibility. Now move on to next question. Question number 8. Which one of the following is called the mother of parliaments? Option C is correct, British Parliament. Question number 9. The members of the second chamber are elected by the people of the constituent units in. Option B is correct, USA and Switzerland. Now next question, question number 10. Who among the following has classified one-party system into broad one-party system, narrow one-party system and authoritarian one-party system? Option A is correct, James Jopp. Question number 11. Who preside over the joint session of the parliament in India? Option C is correct, Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Question number 12. What is the minimum population below which panchayats at the intermediate level are not constituted as per provision of the Constitution 73rd Amendment Act? Option A is correct, 20 lakh. Question number 13. Who of the following was not associated with Swaraj Party? Option C is correct, Vallabhbhai Patel. Question number 14. Which of the following commissions identify the creamy layer among backward classes? Option A is correct, B.P. Mandal Commission. Now move on to next question. Question number 15. Which one of the following is not related to union-state relation in India? Option D is correct, Indrajit Gupta Committee. This is related to corruption. Question number 16. The concept of spillover is founded in the theory of. Option B is correct, regional integration. Question number 17. The war to end war in the history of international relation was. Option A is correct, First World War. Question number 18. Which of the following is an example of an intergovernmental organization with regional membership and general purpose? Option D is correct, SARC. Question number 19. Who among the following propounded neo-just war doctrine? Option D is correct, George Bush. Question number 20. The principle of balance of power aims at. Option B is correct, anti-status quo. Question number 21. Who is the author of the book Administrative State? Option A is correct, Dwight Waldo in the year 1948. Question number 22. Administration is now so vast an area that a philosophy of administration comes close to being a philosophy of life. This has been said by. Option D is correct, Paul Appleby. Now move on to next question. Question number 23. Public corporation type of administration seek to achieve. Option C is correct, people's participation in administration. Question number 24. Which of the following pair constitute the essence of good governance? Option D is correct, transparent and accountable administration. Now question number 25. Which Indian state first established the office of Lok Ayukt in India? Option 1 is correct, Maharashtra. Question number 26. Give with help of the code given below the correct chronological order of emergence of the following theories or approaches in political science. Option C is correct. First is structural functionalism, then post-behavioralism, then communitarianism, and the last is neoliberalism. Now question number 27. Give with the help of the code given below the correct chronological order of publication of the following books. Option C is correct. First is The Two Treatises of Government by John Locke in 1689. Then A Grammar of Politics by Harold Lasky in 1925. Then Anarchist State and Utopia by Robert Nozick in 1974. And then the last, The End of History and the Last Man by Francis Fukuyama in 1992. Now move on to next question. Question number 28. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct, Rousseau, General Will. John Locke, consent of the governed, Hegel, march of God on earth, and Rawls' veil of ignorance. Now question number 29. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the code given below. Option C is correct. Input output analysis by David Easton, circulation of elite by Pareto, iron law of oligarchy by Robert Michel, and structural functional approach by Gabriel Armand. Now question number 13. Same, match list 1 list 2. Option A is correct. David Easton, political system. C. Wright Mills, power elite. GDH Cole, guild socialism, and Jacques Derrida, postmodernism. Now move on to next question. Question number 31. Match the following. Match list 1 with list 2. Theories and concern. Option A is correct. Scientific management is standardization of work method. Human relation is informal group functioning. Decision making theory, choosing one alternative out of the whole lot. Classical theory, formulation of principle of administration. Question number 32. Same, match the following. Option D is correct. Social relation by Giddens. Integration of world economy by Gidpin. Territorialization by Scollett. And time-space comprehension by Harvey. Now question number 33. Match list 1 with list 2. Purpose and membership and their organization. Option A is correct. Global membership and general purpose is UNO. Regional membership and general purpose is European Union. Regional membership and limited purpose organization is NATO. Global membership and limited purpose organization is ILO. Now move on to next question. Question number 34. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Riga axiom is origin of Cold War. Sinatra doctrine is related to non-intervention in Eastern European allies. Malta summit is end of Cold War, and Geneva Protocol is banning usage of chemical weapons. Question number 35. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. Goa liberation in 1961, imposition of internal emergency in 1975, death of Indira Gandhi in 1984, and Pokhran explosion 1 in 1974. Question number 36. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option B is correct. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Khilafat movement is not correctly matched. Question number 7. Identify the correct order in which the following doctrines were declared. Option D is correct. First is Monroe Doctrine on 2 December 1823, then Truman Doctrine on 12 March 1947, then Eisenhower Doctrine on 5 Jan 1957, and the last is Nixon Doctrine on 25 July 1969. Now move on to next question. Question number 38. Arrange the following Secretary General of UNO in order which they were appointed. Option C is correct. Trygli, Dag Hammarskjöld, Utan, Kurt Waldheim. Now question number 39 to 45 are assertion. Rawls, A Theory of Justice is a powerful, deep, subtle, wide-ranging, systematic work in political and moral philosophy. Reason: political philosopher now must either work within Rawls' theory or explain why not. Option A is correct, as both the statements are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Now question number 14. For Aurobindo, true nationalism is Sanatan Dharma. Reason: by Sanatan Dharma, Aurobindo meant traditional religious rights. Option C is correct, as assertion is true but the reason is false. Question number 41. Assertion: political modernization is regarded as the result of social mobilization and economic development. Reason: both social mobilization and economic development are very much in evidence in the developing societies. Option C is correct, as A is true but R is false. Now move on to question number 42. Assertion. Reason. Assertion: communication theory treat the government as a decision-making system based on the information flow. Reason: this is based on cybernetic model. Option A is correct, both the statements are true, and R is correct explanation of A. Question number 43. Assertion: Max Weber ideal type of bureaucracy is not suitable for developing countries. Reason: Weberian bureaucracy is too much obsessed with rules and regulation. Option A is correct, both the statements are true, and R is correct explanation of A. Now next question, question number 44. Assertion. Reason. Assertion: India is a nuclear weapon state. Reason: India has not signed NPT. Option B is correct as both the statement are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Now question number 45. Assertion. The territorial integrity of member state is sought to be secured by UNO under the principle of collective security. Reason. State have the right to wage war. Option C is correct. Assertion is true, but reason is false. Now question number 46 to 60 is passage. Question number 46. Question number 46. The author is primarily concerned with, option C is correct, globalization and comprehensive security. Question number 47. The greatest threat to global security today is from, option B is correct, non-state actor and nuclear weapon and terrorism. Question number 48. According to the passage, which are the countries seeking to extend their influence? Option D is correct, China, India and Russia. Now question number 49. Which of the following pair of term author regard as synonym? Option C is correct, nuclear and conventional weaponry. Question number 50. The material in the passage could be best be used in argument 4. Option B is correct, multilateral security. In this video, we will discuss December 2009 political science question paper. Question number 1. Gandhi wrote Hind Swaraj in the year. Option B is correct, 1902. Actually in 1909, but according to option it is 1908. Question number 2. They moderates lick the dust of the feet of that cake. Who said this? Option B is correct, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Question number 3. The core idea of ancient Greek political philosophy is, option C is correct, good life. Now question number 4. Which of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option B is correct, New Humanism by Aurobindo Ghosh. It is actually written by M.N. Roy, not Aurobindo Ghosh. Question number 5. Who among the following philosophers is famous for adopting the golden mean? Option B is correct, Aristotle. Now question number 6. The study of the political system of a country at one time in all its context is known as, option A is correct, configurative approach. Question number 7. Limited government has a close affinity to, option A is correct, separation of power. Question number 8. The residuary power rests with the state units in the political system of, option B is correct, USS Switzerland. Question number 9. Who among the following is not a dependency theorist? Option B is correct, Samuel Feiner. Question number 10. Which of the following is not a feature of parliamentary system? Option D is correct, fixed tenure. Question number 11. Who of the following was not an extremist? Option C is correct, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Question number 12. Which of the following is not a part of a fundamental duties under Indian Constitution? Option D is correct, to help in organizing village panchayat as it is written in DPSP. Question number 13. Which of the following writ is issued by court for the release of a person unlawfully detained? Option C is correct, habeas corpus. Question number 14. Which of the following was not associated with electoral reforms in India? Option C is correct, GVK Rao Committee, as it is related to Panchayati Raj. Question number 15. Who described India a soft state? Option A is correct, Gunnar Myrdal. Question number 16. Who among the following scrutinized the report of CAG in India? Option B is correct, Public Account Committee. Question number 17. To Ronald Reagan, the evil empire was. Option B is correct, Soviet Union. Question number 18. The fundamental principle of the League of Nations was. Option C is correct, collective security. Question number 19. A state which dominates and subordinates neighboring states without taking them over is. Option D is correct, suzerain state. Question number 20. Prisoner's dilemma is a phenomena that fuels. Option A is correct, armed race. Question number 21. The tragedy of common, explained by Garrett Hardison, is related to. Option D is correct, environment. Question number 22. When did Minwobrook Conference first take place? Option C, 1968. Now move on to next question. Question number 23. Who among the following has been considered as the Saint Paul of the concept of bureaucracy and capitalist nationality? Option C is correct, Max Weber. Question number 24. Who among the following is considered as the high priest of development administration? Option D is correct, Fredericks. Question number 25. Right to Information Act primarily help the cause of. Option D is correct, transparent administration. Now question number 26. Which one of the following recommended the establishment of ombudsman for local government in India? Option B is correct, Administrative Reform Commission 1. Now question number 27. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct, Plato's Philosopher King, John Rawls, Justice as Fairness, Bentham, Utilitarianism, and Karl Marx, Surplus Value. Now question number 28. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct, Critical Community Study by Kenneth Booth, Security Community by Carl Deutsch, Security Regime by Robert Jervis, and Security Complex by Barry Buzan. Now move on to next question. Question number 29. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Classical Realism by Morgenthau, Structural Realism by Kenneth Waltz, Neoclassical Realism by Schaevoler, Rational Choice by Krenzer. Now move on to question number 30. Question number 30 is actually match the following. The question written is wrong. So it is match the following. Option B is correct. David Easton Political System, C. Wright Mills Power Elite, GDH Cole Guild Socialism, and Jacques Derrida is Postmodernism. Now question number 31. Identify the correct chronological order of Prime Ministers of India. Option A is correct. First is Morarji Desai in 1977, then Rajiv Gandhi in 1984, then VP Singh in 1989, and then Chandrasekhar in 1990. Now question number 32. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following events occur. Option B is correct. First is arrest of Sheikh Mohammad Abdullah as the Prime Minister of Jammu Kashmir in 1953. Then first split in Congress after independence in 1969. Then signing of Indo-Soviet Treaty in 1971, and then last is the death of Fakiruddin Ali Ahmad in 1977. Question number 33. According to Organsky, the stages of political development are. Option B is correct, unification, industrialization, national welfare, and abundance. Now move on to next question. Question number 34. Arrange the chronological order of the following treaties in the evolution of European Union. Option C is correct. First is the Maastricht Treaty in 7 Feb 1992. Then is the Amsterdam Treaty on 2 October 1997. Then is the Nice Treaty on 26 Feb 2001, and the last is Constitutional Treaty on 29 October 2004. Now question number 35. Given the chronological order of the following events in the evolution of the modern state system. Option A is correct. First is the Treaty of Westphalia on 24 October 1648. Then the Treaty of Utrecht in 1713. Then is the Vienna Congress in 1814. And the last is the Paris Peace Treaty in 1947 on 10 February. Now question number 36 to 45 are assertion reason. 36 assertion. To J.S. Mill, the scope of liberty include that of conscience, thought and feeling so long as it is voluntarily, informal and without harmful intent. Reason. A liberal social order can be justified on utilitarian ground without appeal to the doctrines of natural rights. Option A is correct, as both the statements are true and correct explaining each other. Question number 37. Assertion. Gandhi's Satyagraha is the vindication of truth through self-inflicted suffering. Reason. The purpose of Satyagraha is to show moral superiority of the Satyagrahi. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 38. Assertion. The President of India can return back a recommendation of the cabinet for reconsideration. Reason. He has been given the power because he is not accepted to be a mere figurehead. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true but not interrelated. Question number 39. Assertion. Fundamental rights are considered fundamental in the governance of the polity and hence they have been made justifiable under Article 32. Reason. Civil rights, even when important, cannot be considered as fundamental rights because they are not justiciable under Article 32. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Question number 40. Assertion. The method of system analysis adopted by Armand is more representative than of David Easton. Reason. Armand is the first major thinker or scientist who has developed the system analysis approach for the study of politics. Option C is correct as assertion is true but the reason is false. Now question number 41. Assertion: bureaucracy has contributed to the growth of democracy but it has also stood in the way of democratization. Reason: democracy does not need bureaucracy. Option C is correct. Assertion is true and reason is false. Question number 42. Assertion: Whitley type councils have been set up in India. Reason: the council have the power to take up the grievance of individual employees on priority basis. Option C is correct. Assertion is true and reason is false. Now question number 43. Assertion: Lokayukt have been appointed on in all the states. Reason: the National Commission to Review the Working of the Constitution has recommended the establishment of Lokayukt. Option D is correct as assertion is false and reason is true. Question number 44. Assertion: balance of power result in status quo in world politics. Reason: state are primary actors in international relation. Option B is true as both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Question number 45. Assertion: India seeks permanent membership of Security Council. Reason: India wants to legitimize its nuclear power weapon status through India-US civilian nuclear agreement. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Now question number 46 to 50 as passage. Question number 46. The author is primarily concerned with, option A is correct, differing potentials of the state. Question 47. According to the author, some states develop faster than other as they, option A is correct, rich in natural resources and due to faulty of economy policy. Question number 48. Development funds should be allocated. Option C is correct, unevenly based on the potentiality of the state. Question number 49. According to the author, the country is fully integrated when, option A is correct, resources are invested in the states where productivity is more. Last question, question number 50. The material in the passage can be used in the argument for, option C is correct, investigating in uneven development fund and to understand the uneven development of states. In this video, we will discuss the June 2010 question paper. Question number 1. Which theory of the state is expounded in Shanti Parv? Option D is correct, both divine right and social contract right. Question number 2. According to Gandhi, option B is correct and justifies the mean. Question number 3. The public good ought to be the object of the legislature. Who said it? Option D is correct, Bentham. Question number 4. Who said men are equal by nature? Society, through the institution of property, has made them unequal. Option D is correct, Hegel. Question number 5. The method of proceeding from general to particular is, option A is correct, deductive method. Now question number 6. Who said that world at every stage is both a product and a prophecy? Option D is correct, Marx. Question number 7. One of the criticism for the theory of natural right is that, option B is correct, assumes that right exists prior to the society. Question number 8. The entitlement theory of property has been propounded by, option C is correct, Robert Nozick. Question number 9. The state as a necessary evil. This is the statement refers to, option B is correct, individualist theory of state. Now move on to next question. Question number 10. Given below are two statements, assertion, reason. Assertion: democratic socialism values unity in diversity. Reason: cultural pluralism hinders the functioning of democratic institutions. Option C is correct as A is true and R is false. Question number 11. Robert Merton's concept of political machine in a large city is associated with, option C is correct, functionalism. Question number 12. Who among the following is a proponent of the theory of underdevelopment? Option C is correct, Samir Amin. Question number 13. In which of the following system of government is bicameral an essential feature? Option D is correct, in federal system. Now move on to next question. Question number 14. According to Max Weber, which one of the following type of authority is the basis of modern bureaucracy? Option C is correct, legal rational. Question number 15. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option C is correct as collective responsibility is in United Kingdom. Multi-party system is in India. Referendum is in Switzerland, and due process of law is in United States of America. Question number 16. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. Option 2 is correct. Robert Hale, Democracy and its Critique. Putnam is Civil Tradition in Modern Italy. Francis Fukuyama is End of History and the Last Man. And Armand and Powell, Civic Culture. Now move on to next question. Question number 17. Assertion reason. Assertion: the Senate of USA is the most powerful second chamber in the world. Reason: all states in USA enjoy equal representation in the Senate. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Question number 18. Assertion reason: interest group compete for make their voice heard and interest protected by the decision makers in political system. Reason: interest group extend support to political party in a consistent manner. Option C is correct as assertion is true and reason is false. Question number 19. What is the correct sequence of the following president of the USA? Option B is correct. First is Franklin D. Roosevelt, then John F. Kennedy, then George Bush Sr., and the last is Bill Clinton. Now, question number 20. Write the following in the correct sequence. Option B is correct. First is the merger of Baltic state into Soviet Union in August 1940. Then the New Deal legislation in USA enacted by President Franklin D. Roosevelt between 1933 to 1938. Now next is the first meeting of the Constituent Assembly of India held on 9 December 1946, and the last is the Maastricht Treaty in Europe on 7 February 1992. Now next question, question number 21. Which of the following statement is correct about the Vice President of India? Option B is correct. Ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. Question number 22. The Dalit Panther movement was launched in, option D is correct, in 1972 and is inspired by the Black Panther movement of the United States of America, founded by Namdev Dhassal and J.V. Pawar. Now move on to next question. Question number 23. The first Backward Classes Commission emphasized which of the following as a condition identifying social and educational backwardness? Option D is correct, caste. Question number 24. When the UPA government was formed in 2004 at the center, the CPIM was, option B is correct, not party of the alliance but was supported the government from outside. Question number 25. Match the following. Option D is correct. Finance Commission is Article 280, Financial Emergency Article 360, Rajya Sabha is Article 312, and Constitutional Amendment Article 368. Now move on to next question. Question number 26. Match the following. Correct option is option B. Morley-Minto reform in 1909, Montagu-Chelmsford reform in 1919, Swadeshi and boycott in 1905, and movement Home Rule movement in 1916. Question number 27. Identify the correct chronological order of the following option. Option C is correct. First is A.K. Gopalan versus State of Madras case in 1950. Then Keshwanand Bharti versus State of Kerala case in 1973. Then Declaration of Internal Emergency on 25 June 1975, and the last is 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act in 1976. Now question number 28. Identify the correct chronological sequence in which the following Prime Minister of India became. Option B is correct. First is Lal Bahadur Shastri in 1964, then Morarji Desai in 1977, then Chaudhry Charan Singh in 1979, and the last is VP Singh in 1989. Now question number 29. Assertion reason. Assertion: fundamental rights are enshrined in the Constitution for the people. Reason: people can move to the court for violation of their fundamental rights. Option B is correct as both the statements are true but not the correct explanation. Question number 30. Assertion reason. Assertion: there are three lists dividing legislative authority between the union and the states in India. Reason: India has a federal system. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 31. Development administration was defined as a goal-oriented and change-oriented administration by, option D is correct, Edward Winder. Question number 32. The concept of line and staff agency in public administration is borrowed from, option C is correct, military administration. Now question number 33. F.W. Taylor's concept of scientific management was criticized by option D is correct, human relation theorist. Question number 34. In India, the Planning Commission was set up in the year option B is correct 1950. Question number 35. Recruitment to civil service in India is based on the recommendation of option C is correct, Paul H. Appleby. Question number 36. The communication that passes across different departments from option C is correct, lateral communication. Question number 37. The contingency fund in India has been placed at the disposal of option B is true, President. Question number 38. Identify the correct sequence in which the following theories appeared. Option B is correct. First is the classical theory, then human relation theory, then decision making theory, and then last is public choice theory. Now move on to next question. Question number 39. Match the following. Option A is correct. Charismatic authority given by Max Weber, administrative behavior by Simon, development administration by Vander, and the last prismatic society by Riggs. Question number 40. Assertion reason. Assertion. The institution of Lokpal has not been established to this day in India in spite of the best effort of the government. Reason. The political party in the Indian parliament have not been able to arrive at a consensus. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. 41 question. Who used first time the word Cold War? Option A is correct. Bernard Bruch. Now question number 42. The General Assembly of UNO passed the Declaration of Human Rights on option B is correct, 10 December 1948. Question number 43. The headquarters of Economic Commission for Asia and Far East is situated in option A is correct, Bangkok in Thailand. Question number 44. One of all and all for one is the statement given by one of the following authors in regard to collective security. Option B is correct, Hans J. Morgenthau. Question number 45. What is the correct chronological sequence of the following? Choose the right answer from the code given below. Option A is correct. Option A is correct. First is the Atlantic Charter signed on 14 August 1941. Then is the Casablanca Conference from 14 to 24 January 1943. Then is the Bretton Woods Conference from 1 to 22 July 1944. And the last is the Yalta Conference from 4 to 11 February 1945. Question number 46. What is the correct chronological sequence of the following model given by Morton Kaplan? Choose the right answer from the code given below. Option A is correct. First is the balance of power, then loose bipolar system, then tight bipolar system, and the last is universal international system. Now move on to next question. Question number 47. Match the following. Option B is correct. Farka Barag in India-Bangladesh border. 123 nuclear agreement between India and USA, Sri Mao Shastri Pact in India, Sri Lanka, and Treaty of Peace and Friendship 1950, India, Nepal. Question number 48. Match list 1 with list 2. Option 1 is correct. Innis Claude, Power and International Politics. K.J. Holesty is International Politics. A. Leroy Brennett is International Organization Principle, and last is K. Knorr and Jane Rusno is contented approaches to international politics. Now question number 49. Assertion reason. Assertion. For the realist, the ruthless quest of power to promote national interest is in the law of nature. Reason. They firmly believe that moral and legal prescription are irrelevant at best, convinces that may be discarded at will. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Last question, question number 50. Assertion. The member of UNO have committed to promote the respect for observance of human rights. Reason. The human rights are inalienable, natural, interdependent and indivisible. They are meant to achieve human dignity. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true and R is not the correct explanation of A. In this video, we will discuss December 2010 political science question paper. Question number 1. During the radical humanist phase, M.N. Roy advocated option C is correct, partyless system. Question number 2. In his book, The Untouchables, Ambedkar gave the following theory for the origin of untouchables. Option C is correct, Buddhist origin of untouchables. Question number 3. Saint Augustine, The City of God, was considered as the first book on the Option D is correct, philosophy of Christianity. Question number 4, who condemned natural rights as an invention of fantasy? Option B is correct, Bentham. Question number 5, which theory suggests that minor adjustment within the capitalist system to save the individual's liberty? Option C is correct, liberal individual theory. Now question number 6, who insisted that type of government depended on economic and geographic factor? Option A is correct, Jean Bodin. Now question number 7, within Satyagraha combined with Ahimsa, you will bring the world to your feet. Who said? Option B is correct, Mahatma Gandhi. Question number 8, dialect method was first introduced by? Option B is correct, Hegel. Question number 9, assertion reason. Assertion, the state is neither the handiwork of God nor the result of superior physical force, nor the creation of resolution or convention, nor a mere expansion of the family. Reason, the state is an institution of natural growth. Both A and R is true, and R is the correct explanation of A. So question number 9 answer is A. Now move on to next question. Question number 10. Assertion reason. Assertion, human consciousness postulate liberty. Liberty demand rights and rights demand state. Reason, constitution of a state is the safest guarantee of rights. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 11. Who among the following has given the concept of capabilities of a political system? Option A is correct, Lucian Pye. Now question number 12, world system analysis was first presented by? Option D is correct, Emil Wallerstein. Question number 13, the role of pressure group is limited to the welfare of? Option C is correct, its members only. Now move on to question number 14, who wrote the book Political Order in Changing Society? Option C is correct, Samuel P. Huntington. In the year 1968. Question number 15, match list 1 with list 2. Option D is correct, Samuel P. Huntington, Fault Line of Civilization, John Rawls' Theory of Justice, Samir Amin, Dependency, and Ronald H. Chicolet, Political Economy. Question number 16, match the following list 1 with list 2. Option D is correct, Wilfredo Pareto, Circulation of Elite, Carl Deutsch, Political Communication, Max Weber, Bureaucracy, and David Apter, Politics of Modernization. Now question number 17, what is the correct sequence of the following? Option C is correct, but the chronology is wrong. The correct chronology is 4, 3, 2, 1. First, the Glorious Revolution in United Kingdom in 1688. Then first general election of India in 1951-52. Then civil rights movement in USA in 1954. And then the Commonwealth of Independent State formed on 8 December 1991. Next question, question number 18. What is the correct sequence of the former Prime Ministers of United Kingdom? Option D is correct. First is Disraeli, then Winston Churchill, then Mrs. Margaret Thatcher, and then the last is Tony Blair. Now, question number 19 is assertion reason. The existence of an hereditary second chamber of parliament is against the principle of equality. Reason, equality means the absence of special privileges. Option 1 is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 20, same assertion reason. Assertion, in a democratic country, the government ignores the distinction of class and property. Reason, in a democratic country, the right to vote and participate in politics is determined by the fact that he or she is an adult citizen. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 21. The Communist Party of India, Marxist, was established in? Option A is correct, 1964. Question number 22. Who authored Annihilation of Caste? Option C is correct, B.R. Ambedkar. Written in the year 1936. Now, next question. Question number 23. Under which article of the Indian Constitution is there the provision for having the Election Commission? Option B is correct, Article 324. Question number 24. Who authored the Indian Constitution, cornerstone of a nation? Option C is correct, Granville Austin. Written in the year 1966. Now question number 25. Assertion reason. Assertion, the governor of a state cannot be dismissed by the chief minister. Reason, the governor is not elected. Option B is correct. Both the statements are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 26. Assertion reason. Assertion, Article 352 of the Indian Constitution deals with the declaration of an emergency. Reason, an emergency may take place at any time. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 27. Match list 1 with list 2. Option B is correct. Sayyid Ahmad Khan, Aligarh Movement, Jayaprakash Narayan, Total Revolution in 1974, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Kesari, and M.K. Gandhi, Young India. Now question number 28. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. Cripps proposal in 1942, Government of India Act in 1935, Cabinet Mission Plan in 1946, and Civil Disobedience Movement in 1930. Now question number 29. Identify the correct chronological sequence of the following. Option B is correct. Formation of Indian National Congress on 28 December 1885. Then Simon Commission appointed in 1927 but came to India in 1928. Then Roundtable Conference in 1930-31, and then Quit India Movement in 1942. Now question number 30. Identify the correct chronological sequence of the following. Option B is correct. First is the Shankari Prasad versus Union of India case in 1951. Then Lal Bahadur Shastri as Prime Minister of India in 1964. Then formation of Bangladesh in 1971, and then Mandal Commission established on 1 January 1979. Now question number 31. The book Administration in Developing Countries, The Theory of Prismatic Society was given by. Option D is correct. Riggs. Question number 32. The theories of X and Y were propounded by. Option B is correct. MacGregor. Question number 33. The concept of new administration is associated with. Option D is correct. Minbobrook Conference of 1968. Question number 34. Grapevine refers to. Option C is correct. Informal communication. Now question number 35. The Whitley Council first originated in. Option B is correct. USA. Now question number 36. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option B is correct. Etzioni. The practice of management is not correctly matched. As the book The Practice of Management is written by Peter Drucker. Now question number 37. Vote on account means. Option D is correct. If the budget is not passed before 1st April, the Parliament is authorized to sanction any grant in advance to meet the expenses. Now question number 38. Identify the correct sequence in which the following theories approaches appeared. Option D is correct. First is the Max Weber's bureaucratic theory, then human relation theory, then decision making theory, and the last is new public management. Now move on to next question. Question number 39. Match list 1 with list 2. The correct option is option number A. Taylor's scientific management, Herbert Simon decision making, Elton Mayo's Hawthorne experiment, and F.W. Riggs' is ecological approach. Now question number 40. Assertion reason. Assertion. In his administrative theory, Herbert Simon follow positive approach. Reason. It is based on the assumption that administration can be reduced to a science by considering fact and not dealing with the values. Option A is correct, as both the statement are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Now question number 41. Panchsheel, which became guiding principle in the relationship between India and China, was signed in the year. Option A is correct, 1954. Now question number 42. Which one of the following is the not member of the G8 countries? Option D is correct. China is not the member. Now question number 43. Decision of International Court Justice are binding force. Option D is correct for all state parties to the statute of the International Court of Justice. Question number 44. Who among the following author is not associated with the realist school? Option D is correct. Aldous Huxley is not related to the realist school. Question number 45. Assertion reason. Assertion. Collective security rests on the rock bottom principle that an attack on any one state would be considered as an attack on all the states. Reason. War are likely to be occurred and that they have to be prevented. Option D is correct, as both the statement are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Now question number 46. Assertion reason. For realist, the master key is the concept of national interest defined in terms of national power. Reason. Political realism take a fixed meaning of national interest. Option A is correct, as both the statement are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 47. Match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. Morton Kaplan's system approach, Carl Deutsch communication approach, Richard C. Cinder, H.W. Brooke, and Burton Sapine's decision making approach, and Hans J. Morgenthau's realist approach. Now question number 48. match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. CETO in 1954, SARC in 1985, NATO in 1949, and Warsaw Pact in 1955. Now question number 49. Identify the events in chronological order. Option A is correct. First is China's invasion on India in 1962, then Bangladesh Liberation War in 1971, then Rajiv Jayawardene Accord signed on 29 July 1987, and then Kargil War in 1999. Now question number 50. Identify the following events in the correct chronological order. Option B is correct. First is PTBT, signed on 5 August 1963 in Moscow. Then NPT on 12 June 1968, then Pokhran nuclear explosion 1 on 18 May 1974, code name Smiling Buddha, and the last is CTBT on 24 September 1996. In this video, we will discuss June 2011 question paper. Question number 1. Mahatma Gandhi described himself as a, option A is correct, philosophical anarchist. Question number 2. Marching through the stages of thesis, antithesis, and synthesis, consciousness is the essence of the creation and driving force of the development. The above view is associated with, option C is correct, Hegel. Question number 3. Who of the following is considered to be one of the intellectual godfather of neoliberal capitalism? Option B is correct, F.A. Hayek. Question number 4. As against Marxist view that with the expansion of capitalism, the middle class will vanish away, the first thinker to have given the idea that the middle class will not wither away and increasing pauperization of proletariat will take place was given by, option B is correct, Bernstein. Question number 5. The Fifth French Republic was a tailor-made constitution by Charles de Gaulle. The above comment was made by, option D is correct, Dorothy Pickles. Question number 6. Delegated legislation contributed to the, option B is correct, rise of bureaucracy. Now move on to next question. Question number 7. The term mixed political culture was used in the Indian context by, option D is correct, Morris Jones. Question number 8. The dominant approach in the contemporary politics is, option D is correct, neo-institutionalism. Question number 9. The term federal figures, option D is correct, nowhere in the Indian Constitution. Question number 11. Legislative Council of a state can be abolished or created by, option D is correct, Parliament on the recommendation of the Legislative Assembly of state concerned. Question number 11. The Socialist and Communist boycotted the Constituent Assembly of India because, option D is correct, the worker and peasants were not adequately represented. Question number 12. The Indian National Army was formed by, option D is correct, Ras Bihari Bose. Now move on to next question. Question number 13. Marxian view treat international politics as an extension of class war in, option A is correct, global perspective. Question number 14. T.H. Marshall's theory of citizenship is derived from his study of, option A is correct, Great Britain. Question number 15. Look East policy was formulated by which one of the following prime minister? Option C is correct, P.V. Narasimha Rao in 1991. Question number 16. The phase military industrial complex was coined by, option B is correct, Eisenhower. Question number 17. When Frederick said that nepotism and favoritism play a dominant role in the making of appointments to various administrative posts, he was referring to, option D is correct, prismatic society. Question number 18. Referring to the principle of responsibility for the king, who said that in the happiness of his subjects lies his happiness, in their welfare his welfare. Option C is correct, Kotile. Question number 19. Who regards coordination as central core of management and say it implies harmonious ordering of parts. Option D is correct, MP Follett. Question number 20. The idea of committed bureaucracy in India was advocated by, option C is correct, Mrs. Indira Gandhi. Question number 11 is assertion reason. Assertion, Machiavelli is anti-church but not anti-religion. Reason, because religion produces order as peace bring fortune and success. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 22. Assertion reason. Assertion. The system of proportional representation may solve the problem of minority representation to some extent. Reason. The system of proportional representation enable due representation to all type of groups based on ethnicity, gender, interest and ideologies. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 23. Assertion reason. Constructivism insists that international relation cannot be reduced to national action and interaction within material constraint as realism claims. Reason. Because state interaction is not among fixed national interest but is to be understood as a pattern of action and is shaped by identity over time. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 24. Assertion reason. Assertion. Considering its effectiveness and efficiency, presidential system was advocated for India in 1980. Reason. Constitutional politics could not sustain itself in India. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Now question number 25. Assertion reason. Assertion. Henry Fayol distinguished between public administration and private administration. Reason. He says that all undertakings observe the same general principle of administration. Option D is correct. A is false and R is true. Question number 26. Assertion reason. Assertion. The system approach gave rise to contingency management. Reason. It is also known as modern organization theory. Option A is correct as both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now next question. Question number 27. Assertion reason. Assertion. In his discretionary power, governor can reserve a bill for the assent of the president. Reason. The President of India can return a bill passed by a state legislature for reconsideration. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 28. Arrange the following elitist theorists in proper chronological order from the quotes given below. Option B is correct. First is Pareto, then Mosca, then Michels, and the last is C. Wright Mills. Now question number 29. Arrange the following in chronological order. Use the code given below. Option A is correct. First is the Puritan Revolution from 1625 to 1660, then Glorious Revolution in 1688, then Bolshevik Revolution started on 8 March 1917 to 16 June 1923, and the last is Chinese Communist Revolution started on 1 August 1927 to 1 October 1949. Now question number 30. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following are placed in the Indian Constitution. Use the code given below. Option D is correct. First is Freedom of Conscience Article 25. Then Parliament legislating on state subject Article 245, 246 and 249. Then imposition of President rule in the state Article 356 and the last is amendment to the Constitution under Article 368. Now question number 31. Arrange the following in chronological order and choose the correct answer from the codes given below. Option B is correct. First is liberalism, then socialism, then anarchism, and then last is positivism. Now question number 32. Match list 1 with list 2. Option D is correct. First, vote on account is grants in advance pending budgetary approval. Now vote on credit on lump sum money granted without detailed estimate. Supplementary demand for grants is additional expenditure not covered in the approved budget, and the last is demand for grant is amount spent in excess of the grants. Now question number 33. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following came into existence. Use the code given below. Option C is correct. First is Muslim League formed on 30 December 1906 in Dhaka. Then is the Communist Party of India on 26 December 1925 in Kanpur. Then is the Swatantra Party on 4 June 1959. And the last is Bharatiya Janata Party on 6 April 1980 by Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Lal Krishna Advani. Now question number 34. Arrange the following thinker using the code given below. Option D is correct. First is John Locke, then Montesquieu, then Arthur Bentley, and then last is Armand. Now move on to next question. Question number 35. Arrange the following book in order in which they appeared. Use the code given below. Option A is correct. First is The Spirit of Laws in 1748 by Montesquieu, then The Process of Government in 1908 by Arthur Bentley, then Comparative Politics, a Development Approach in 1966 by Armand and Powell, and the last is Comparative Politics Today in 1974 by Powell, Strom and Dalton. Now question number 36. Arrange the following revolution in order in which they take place. Use the code given below. Option D is correct. First is the French Revolution, then Menshevik Revolution, then Bolshevik Revolution, and the last is October Revolution. Now question number 37. Arrange the following in the chronological order and choose the correct answer from the option given below. Option C is correct. First is Treaty of Westphalia on 24 October 1648. Then is the Philadelphia Convention on 25 May 1787. Then Vienna Congress from September 1814 to June 1815. And the last is Treaty of Westphalia on 28 June 1919. Now question number 38. Arrange the following Earth Summit held so far in chronological order from the codes given below. Option C is correct. First is the Rio de Janeiro on 3 to 14 June 1992. Then Kyoto Protocol on 11 December 1997. Then is the Bali Summit from 3 to 14 December 2007. And the last is Copenhagen Summit on 7 December 2009. Now, question number 39. Arrange the following chairman of the Finance Commission of India in chronological order and answer the question from the code given below. Option C is correct. First is NKP Salve, then AM Khusro, then Dr. C. Rangarajan, and the last is Dr. Vijay Kelkar. Now, question number 40. Match list 1 with list 2. Option D is correct. H.G. Wells is outline of history. Arnold J. Toynbee is a study of history. Then Will Durant is the story of philosophy. And then last is Stephen Hawking, a brief history of time. Now question number 41. Match list 1 with list 2 from the correct option given below. Option B is correct. Liberalism by R.C. Dutt. Anarchism by M.K. Gandhi. Fascism, Democracy, Synthesis by S.C. Bose. And the last is Primacy of Social given by B.R. Ambedkar. Now move on to next question. Question number 42. Match list 1 with list 2. Option C is correct. Classical theory of democracy given by A.D. Lindsay. Procedural theory of democracy given by Joseph Sue Peter. Economic theory of democracy given by Anthony Downs. And the last is polyarchy given by Robert Hare. Question number 43. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. Structural functionalism approach given by Gabriel Almond. Communication theory given by Carl Deutsch. General system theory given by David Easton. And rational choice given by Anthony Downs. Now question number 44, same, match list 1 with list 2. Option A is correct. First is rule of law given by Dicey, then separation of power given by Montesquieu, then natural right given by John Locke, and the last is monoism given by John Austin. Now question number 45, match list 1 with list 2 from the code given below. Option C is correct. First is Quit India movement in 1942, then Forward Bloc in 1939, then Rajaji formula in 1944, and INA trials in 1945. Now question number 46, same, match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct. First is first China visit by foreign minister after 1962 is Morarji Desai government. Then massive amendment to the Indian constitution in Indira Gandhi government tenure. Then bus diplomacy by Atal Bihari Vajpayee government. And the last is economic liberalization by Narasimha Rao government. Now move on to next question. Question number 47, match list 1 with list 2 from the code given below. Option C is correct. First is equilibrium theory given by George Liska, then realist theory given by Hans J. Morgenthau, then game theory given by Thomas G. Schelling, and then communication theory given by Carl Deutsch. Now question number 48, same, match list 1 with list 2 from the code given below. Option D is correct. Stanley Hoffman give the contemporary theories of international relation. E.H. Carr give the two world between wars. K.J. Honesty give the international politics, and Hans J. Morgenthau give politics among nations. Question number 49, match list 1 with list 2 from the code given below. Option A is correct. Rancis Lickett is participative management. Chester Burnett is zone of indifference. Chris Agrius is sensitive training, and the last is Kurt Levin is group dynamics. Now question number 50, last question, match list 1 with list 2 from the code given below. Option B is correct. Public Service Inquiry Act in 1850, All India Services Conduct Rule in 1955, Central Vigilance Commission in 1964, and the last is Railway Service Conduct Rules in 1956. In this video, we will discuss December 2011 Political Science question paper. Question number 1. The thinker who synthesized German and English liberalism was. Option A is correct. Bosanquet. Question number 2. Which one of the following is not a theorist of political realism? Option B is correct. Norman Engel. Question number 3. Which one of the following is not a supporter of deontological view? Option C is correct. Machiavelli. Now question number 4. Hind Swaraj depends upon. Option C is correct. Lincoln's USA. Question number 5. Which one of the following is not one of the indicator of political development? Option C is correct. Fraternity.
Now question number 6. The ideal type of federalism is option D is correct, cooperative federalism. Question number 7. Independence of executive is the principle of option D is correct, Swiss constitution. Question number 8 is cancel, but the statement who says that a proper revolution should be restricted to the political and should not extend it to the social is said by John Rawls. Question number 9. Which of the following commission does not have the constitutional status? Option D is correct, Planning Commission. Question number 10. Which of the following cases propounded the concept of basic structure of the Indian Constitution? Option C is correct, Keshwanand Bharati case of 1973. Now question number 11. Swaraj will not be a free gift of the British Parliament. It will be a declaration of India's full expression. Among the following, who made this statement? Option C is correct, Mahatma Gandhi. Question number 12. A political party is recognized as a regional party if option C is correct, it gets 6% vote in the state either in the Lok Sabha or the assembly election. Question number 13. The foremost pioneer of the contemporary world system theory is option B is correct, Emil Wallerstein. Now question number 14. The doctrine of limited sovereignty was propounded by option C is correct, Brezhnev. Now question number 15. After the breakup of USSR, some of its republics have constituted themselves into option A is correct, Commonwealth of Independent States. Question number 16. India has not signed the NPT because it is option C is correct, is discriminatory. Question number 17. Which one of the following is not correct about the new public administration? Option B is correct. It is more analytical than descriptive. Question number 18. According to Fayol, an administrator or a manager must possess 6 types of abilities. Which of the following is not one of those suggested by him? Option D is correct. Tactfulness is not suggested by them. Now move on to next question. Question number 19. Which of the following is not one of the functional foremen who sit in the planning room as suggested by F.W. Taylor? Option A is correct, Speed Boss. Question number 20. The scholar who, after finding Max Weber's model of bureaucracy irrelevant and inappropriate for explaining the administrative ecology of developing and transitional society, developed prismatic and Sala model for the study of such societies was? Option C is correct, Fredericks. Question number 21 is assertion reason. Assertion. According to Herbert Simon, maximizing decision is not possible. Reason. He believes that rationality is possible in administrative behavior. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 22 is same assertion reason. Assertion. Gandhi's critique of determinism is revealed in his belief in relative truth. Reason. Because of this, he believed in the theory of one step at a time. Option C is correct as assertion is true but the reason is wrong. Question number 23 is the same assertion reason. Assertion. The Indian citizen need patience and determination to preserve the gain and made so for by the social and economic reforms. Reason. Indian society is involved in democratic churning. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Now question number 24. Same assertion reason. Assertion. Preferential policies need not always violate the principle of fairness. Reason. Treating citizens as equal may require treating them differently. This question is cancelled. Now question number 25. Assertion reason. Assertion. The Westphalian state system created in 1648 is not valid in the post-communist world. Reason. Because the sanctity of territorial sovereignty cannot be done away with UN sanctions. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 26. Same assertion reason. Assertion. The administrative science should study fact about human behavior without getting involved in the question of values. Reason. It is not necessary for science to possess concept before it develop principles. Option C is correct as A is true and R is false. Question number 27. Arrange the following in the chronological order and choose the correct answer from the codes given below. Option C is correct. First is The Statesman by Plato in 360 BC. Then is The Art of War by Machiavelli in 1521. Then The Emile by Rousseau in 1762. And the last is A Fragment of Government by Bentham in 1776. Question number 28. Arrange the following books in the chronological order as per the codes given below. Option C is correct. First is DCV in 1642 by Thomas Hobbes, then an essay concerning toleration in 1689 by John Locke, then Confessions by Rousseau, first part in 1782 and the second part is in 1789 published, and the last is Political Liberalism published in 1993 by John Rawls. Now next question number 29. Arrange the following in the chronological order and choose the correct answer from the codes given below. Option B is correct, but the chronology is wrong. So first is the Brownlow Committee report in 1937, then Ashton Committee report in 1944, then the first Hoover Commission report in 1947, and the last is Fulton Committee report in 1968. Now question number 30. Arrange the following Earth Summit held so far in chronological order. Option B is correct. First is the Rio de Janeiro Summit in 1992, then Kyoto Protocol in 1997, then Bali Summit in 2007, and the last is Copenhagen Summit in 2009. Question number 31. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following approaches emerges in comparative politics. Option C is correct. First is the philosophical approach, then Marxist approach, then behavioral approach, and the last is new institutional approach. Now question number 32. Identify the correct chronological order of the following from the codes given below. Option B is correct. First is A.V. Dicey, then James Bryce, then Arthur Bentley, and the last is Harold Laswell. Question number 33. Identify the correct chronological order of the following. Option D is correct. First is the Simon Commission in 1928, then Communal Award in 1932, then Cripps Mission in 1942, and the last is Cabinet Mission Plan in 1946. Now question number 34. Identify the correct chronological order in which the following states were created. Use the code given below. Option D is correct. First is Haryana on 1 November 1966. Then is Himachal Pradesh on 25 Jan 1971. Then is Sikkim on 16 May 1975, and the last is Goa on 30 May 1987. Now move on to next question. Question number 35. Arrange the following in correct chronological order and give answer from the codes given below. Option C is correct. First is NATO, formed on 4 April 1949, then Warsaw Pact on 14 May 1955, then Ostpolitik in 1969, and the last is Helsinki Agreement on 1 August 1975. Question number 36. Arrange the following in the chronological order and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. First is Berlin blockade on 24 June 1948, then Korean War from 25 June 1950, then is Cuban Missile Crisis on 16 October 1962, and the last is Fall of Berlin Wall on 9 November 1989. Now question number 37. Arrange the following in the chronological order and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option C is correct. First is Raja Ram Mohan Roy, then Rabindranath Tagore, then Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and the last is Sir Syed Ahmed Khan. Now question number 38. Arrange the following book in the order in which they appeared. Use the code given below. Option C is correct. First is My Experiment with Truth in 1929 by Mahatma Gandhi, then The Indian Struggle in 1934 by Subhash Chandra Bose, then India Wins Freedom in 1988 by Maulana Azad, and the last is Idea of Justice in 2009 by Amartya Sen. Now question number 39. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the codes given below. Option D is correct. Habeas corpus is to command to produce the body in person. Statutory is directive to lower court or judicial body not to exceed its limits. Mandamus is command to public authority to do its duty, and the last is quo warranto, a proceeding to inquire into the legality of a claim of person to public office. Now move on to next question. Question number 40. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. Cambridge School is Indian nationalist movement is an outcome of a sordid fight among the elite for spoil and benefits in the movement. Marxist school is structured bourgeois movement. Imperialist school is nationalist movement reflected the needs and interest of the elite. Nationalist school, the Indian national movement was not an anti-imperialist. So now next question. Question number 41. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the codes given below. These statements are related to the decline of political theory. Option D is correct. First is Alfred Goben gave the statement that since these have been no thinker since the last 100 years who could match Hobbes and Hegel, and also Marx and Mill, political theory has declined. S.M. Lipset said political theory has declined because of the emergence of positivism and dominance of ideologies. Dante Germino said that because of the overwhelming control of bureaucracy and the creation of huge military machines inimical to political thinking, political theory has ceased to be relevant. Last is David Easton. Since century-old quest for a good society has come to an end, and appropriate value for contemporary society has already been settled, political theory has lost its relevance. Now move on to next question. Question number 42. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. Agenda for peace given by Buttress Ghali. Responsibility to protect given by Kofi Annan. Millennium Development Goals given by Obama, and Afghanistan-Pakistan policies of Government of Canada. Question number 43. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. Rule of law given by Dicey. Separation of power given by Montesquieu. Natural rights given by John Locke, and monoism given by John Austin. Now question number 44. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct. Changla Commission is ministerial responsibility. Administrative Reform Commission is for the functional field of IAS. Gore Committee is for training of IPS, and Sarkaria Commission is for strengthening of Indian foreign services. Question number 45. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option C is correct. Staff agency given by Mooney, supervision given by Millet, authority given by Burnett, and coordination given by Luther Gulick. Now move on to next question. Question number 46. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the codes given below. Option C is correct. Government of India Act of 1990 give diarchy to provinces. Government of India Act of 1935 give provincial autonomy. Morley Minto Reform of 1909 introduced the communal electorate, and Indian Council Act of 1861 gave the legislative council for the provinces. Question number 47. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct. Formation of BJP is in 1980. Acceptance of Mandal Commission report by the government in 1990. Formation of the first Communist Party government in an Indian state is in 1957, and the passage of 42nd Constitutional Amendment is in 1976. Now question number 48. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct. Father of normative theory is Plato. Father of political science is Aristotle. Father of positivism is Auguste Comte, and the father of modern political thought is Machiavelli. Now question number 49. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option D is correct. Marxian theory is of class struggle. Realist theory is power. Decision making theory is payoff, and game theory is environment. Last question, question number 50. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option C is correct. The neoliberal given by Luxembourg, the liberal given by John Rawls, the Marxist given by Robert Nozick, and the third world given by Edward Said. In this video, we will discuss June 2012 question paper Political Science, paper number 2. Question 1. Which of the following book is not authored by Karl Marx? Option D is correct. Science of Logic. Question number 2. Who wrote over himself, over his own body and mind? The individual is sovereign. Option A is correct. J.S. Mill. Question number 3. Rajni Kothari's book Politics in India is written on the basis of the methodology of. Option A is correct. Structural functionalism. Question number 4. Who is the first modern political thinker who deliberately ignores Aristotle? Option C is correct. Hobbes. Question number 6. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option A is correct. Dictatorship of proletariat is given by Karl Marx. Communist Party is given by Lenin. Hegemony is given by Gramsci, and polycentrism given by Togliatti. Now question number 6. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct. 20th century Jacobinism is given by M.N. Roy. Voluntarily poverty given by Gandhi. I was born a Hindu but will not die as one, said by B.R. Ambedkar. And the last is integrative theory of evolution is given by Aurobindo. Now question number 7. Gandhi described himself as a, option D is correct, philosophical anarchist. Question number 8. The doctrine of overlapping senses is advocated by, option D is correct, John Rawls. Question number 9. Who among the following first developed the concept of general system theory? Option A is correct, Ludwig von Bartholin. Question number 10. Structural functionalism as a method was developed to the study of the politics of, option D is correct, politics of developing countries. Now move on to next question. Question number 11. C. Wright Mills, The Power Elite is a study of the contemporary politics of, option B is correct, the United States of America. Question number 12. Who among the following identify the crisis in political development on the basis of his study of England? Option B is correct, Lucian Pye. Question number 13. Which of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option C. Pareto, the ruling class is not correctly matched as the ruling class is written by Mosca. Question number 14. Who among the following postulated the law officials make work for each other? Option D is correct, and Parkinson. Question number 15. Which of the following pair is not correct? Option C is correct, Australia, unitary form of government is not correct. Question number 16. Mitchell's iron law of oligarchy was formulated on the basis of the study of, option A is correct, German Socialist Democratic Party. Now question number 17. Montesquieu's theory of separation of power emphasizes primarily on, option D is correct, liberty. Now assertion reason. Question number 18. Assertion, the information technology has made staff agency indispensable. Reason, staff agency assists the line agency in decision making. Option B is correct as both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Question number 19. Assertion reason. Assertion, while declaring war on terrorism, the US asserted that the states which were not on the side of the US were against it. Reason, in the wake of war on terrorism, the US denied state the liberty to be neutral. Option A is correct, both the statement are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 20. Assertion reason. Assertion, Ambedkar was in favor of separate electorate for depressed classes. Reason, he was in agreement with Gandhi. Option C is correct as assertion is true but the reason is wrong. Question number 21. Assertion reason. The presidential system is successful only in the USA. Reason, the United States of America is the only nation with minor contradiction that ensures the success of the presidential system. Option B is true as both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Now question number 22. Which of the following was not associated with the Hindustan Republican Association? Option C is correct, Aurobindo Ghosh. Question number 23. Who gave the Indian National Congress the constitution and made it a mass and a cadre party? Option D is correct, Gandhi. Question number 24. Who appoints the Interstate Council? Option A is correct, the President of India. Question number 25. Identify the states whose state assemblies are met at place other than the state capital. Option D is correct, Jammu Kashmir and Maharashtra. Question number 26. Which amendment of the Constitution of India limits the number of ministers? Option D is correct, 91st Amendment. Question number 27. Which of the following committees is not associated with Panchayati Raj in India? Option B, Dinesh Goswami Committee is not related. Question number 28. Identify the correct sequence in which the following deputy prime ministers were appointed in India. Option D is correct. First is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, then Morarji Desai, then Chaudhary Charan Singh, and the last is Chaudhary Devilal. Question number 29. Who of the following constituted an oligarchy within the Constituent Assembly of India? Option A, Nehru, Patel, Prasad, and Azad. Question number 30. Who describe Indian economy as below cart capitalism? Option D is correct, Leopold and Susan Rudolph. Question number 31. Who among the following defines public administration as the activities of the executive branch of the national, state, and local government? Option C is correct, Herbert A. Simon. Question number 32. Public Account Committee has the following members. Take the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct, 15 from the Lok Sabha and 7 from the Rajya Sabha. Total 22 members are there in Public Account Committee. Now question number 33. Span of control is also known as, option C is correct, military type of foreman. Question number 34. The word bureaucracy was first coined by, option D is correct, Vincent D. Gournay. Question number 35. Which of the following is the correct function of staff agents? Option C is correct, advising the chief executive. Question number 36. Which of the following statement is not correct with regard to risk perspective of societies? Option C is correct. Ascriptive values are found in bifurcated society. It is not true. Question number 37. The informal channel of communication is also known as, option B is correct, grapevine. Question number 38. Match thinker with the concept. Option D is correct. Taylor gave the concept of incentive system. Chester Burnett gave the zone of acceptance. Henry Fayol gave the concept of scalar chain, and Frederick Herzberg gave the concept of dissatisfier. Question number 39. Who stated that budget is a series of goals with price tag attached? Option A is correct, Wildsky. Question number 40. Which of the following article of the Constitution empower Parliament to create an All India Services? Option B is correct, Article 312. Question number 41. Which of the following resulted from Bretton Woods Conference? Option D is correct, World Bank and IMF. Question number 42. Which of the following is not the basic principle of Hans J. Morgenthau's realism? Option D is correct, politics is governed by universal moral values. Question number 43. Marshall Plan was meant for, option B is correct, rebuilding Western European economies. Question number 44. Russia has been given permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council by the virtue of its being, option B is correct, successor state to the former Soviet Union. Now question number 45. The major argument of neorealism of Kenneth Watts is that, option A is correct, structure are more important than actors. Question number 46. Non-reciprocity principle of India's policy toward neighboring countries envisaged in, option B is correct, efforts for improving ties with the neighboring countries without reciprocity. Question number 47. What is the correct chronological order of the developments listed below? Option B is correct. First is Cuban Missile Crisis, then Indo-Soviet Treaty of Friendship, then the India's first nuclear explosion at Pokhran, and the last is adoption of Structural Adjustment Program of India. Now question number 48 is assertion reason. Assertion. World Trade Organization pleads that free trade bring prosperity for all and therefore should be promoted. Reason. Integration of the countries with global economy through the system of trade helps them to export goods abroad as also import goods which they need. Option A is correct. Both the statement are correct and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 49. 14th SAARC summit held in New Delhi in 2007 stressed on, option A is correct, improving intra-regional connectivity. Question number 50. Collective security system of the United Nations is based on the principle of, option A is correct, all for one and one for. In this video we will discuss June 2012 paper 3. Question number 1. Which among the following statement is not correct? Option B is correct. Post-behavioral political theories ethnocentric is not correct. Question number 2. Positive liberalism does not believe in, option D is correct, minimal state. Question number 3. Marx does not believe in, option A is correct, human consciousness determine social existence. Question number 4. Rawlsian concept of justice is based on, option C is correct, difference principle. Question number 5. The term ideology was first used in the year, option D is correct, 1797. Question number 6. Satyaveer ki Katha translated into Gujarati by Gandhiji was from, option B is correct, Dialogues of Plato. Question number 7. Who adopted communism to Asiatic form? Option B is correct, Mao Tse-tung. Question number 8. Which one of the following statement is correct? Option B is true. The Greek word for justice is dikaiosun. Question number 9. Locke's view on state of nature is, option B is correct, pre-political. Question number 10. Which among the following statement is true? Option C is correct. The prince is concerned with the qualities of princes. The discourse places a greater emphasis on the civic demands on citizens. Now question number 11. Who said human nature is an ensemble of social relation? Option B is correct, M.N. Roy. Question number 12. Aurobindo mainly famous because of his, option C is correct, life divine. Question number 13. Assertion reason. Assertion Platonic justice represents a disposition to do the right thing. Reason, it is good to be unjust but bad to suffer injustice. Option C is correct as A is true, R is false. Question number 14. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the code given below. List 1 is authors and list 2 is their books. Option B is correct. Frederick Hayek is The Road to Serfdom. John Rawls, A Theory of Justice. Amartya Sen, Idea of Justice, and Plato, The Politics. Now question number 15. What is the correct sequence of the following in the Aristotle theory of causation? Option D is correct. First is the material cause, then efficient cause, then formal, and the last is final cause. Now question number 16. Who said that the structural functional approach was weak in change, the social process approach was weak in politics, and the comparative history approach was weak in history? Option A is correct. Huntington. Question number 17. Who among the following interpreted functionalism as an alternative approach to Marxism? Option C is correct. W.C. Runciman. Question number 18. Which one of the following has tried to give an essentially engineering orientation to human behavior? Option C is correct. Communication theory. Question number 19. The characteristics of Armand's political system mostly resembles those of the political systems of. Option A is correct. United States of America. Now question number 20. Who among the following identifies political development with the institutionalization of political organization and procedures? Option A is correct. Huntington. Question number 21. Which one of the following approaches or theories was first started as a critique of democracy and socialism? Option A is correct. Elite theory. Question number 22. Who among the following divided the non-competitive party system into one party authoritarian, one party pluralistic, and one party totalitarian? Option B is correct. La Palambora and Myron Weiner. Question number 23. Which one of the following form of government is the second chamber and indispensable part of legislature? Option D is correct. Federal. Question number 24. Which one of the following book has a chapter on politics of in India? Option D is correct. Comparative Politics Today book has that chapter. Question number 25. Match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer from the codes given below. List 1 is the form of government and list 2 is the name of the country. Option D is correct. Parliamentary Federal and Republican is India. Presidential Federal Republican is USA. Parliamentary Unitary Monarchical is the United Kingdom, and Parliamentary cum Presidential Unitary Republican is France. Now question number 26. In which country all courts including all level of the state court have the power of judicial review? Option C is correct. America. Question number 27. The Indian federal system differs from the American federal system in the respect of the following. Option B is correct. Vesting of residuary powers and dual citizenship, as India follows the concept of single citizenship whereas US has dual citizenship. Question number 28. Which one of the following is the most important characteristics of a parliamentary government? Option D is correct. Collective responsibility of the executive of legislature. Question number 29. Which one of the following federal system was taken as a model by Casey Ware for judging other federal systems? Option B is correct. American federal system. Question number 30 is assertion. Reason. Assertion. Presidential system is suitable for meeting crisis. Reason. The president has a fixed tenure. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 31. The Constituent Assembly was set up under. Option B is correct. Cabinet Mission Plan. Now question number 32. Who said the following? India's constitution was born more in fear and trepidation than in hope and inspiration. Option A is correct. Paul Brass. Question number 33. Which one of the following article of the Indian Constitution shields legislation from being declared unconstitutional and void? Option C is correct. Article 31B. Question number 34. Which of the following amendments of the Indian Constitution has made right to education a fundamental right? Option C is correct. 93rd Amendment. Question number 35. Which one of the following statement is not correct? Option D is correct. Second and the third proclamation of emergency were revoked in 1978 is incorrect. Question number 36. The power of the Supreme Court of India to decide the dispute between the center and the state falls under its. Option C is correct. Original jurisdiction. Now question number 37. Who tried to period Indian politics in terms of the tussle between a demand polity and a command polity? Option C is correct. Leopold and Susan Rudolph. Question number 38. Caste-based reservation are labeled as. Option B is correct, positive discrimination. Question number 39. Which one of the following was headed by Raja Dhare and Nam Dev Dhasal? Option C is correct, Dalit Panther. Question number 14. Leopold and Susan Rudolph saw the state in India as polymorphous. What does it means? Option A is correct, creature of manifold forms and orientation. Question number 41. Who is the author of Political Economy of Development in India? Option C is correct, Pranab Pradhan. Question number 42. In order to ensure free and fair election and to conduct all elections to the Panchayat, the power is vested with the, option C is correct, State Election Commission. Now question number 43. Assertion reason. Assertion, the President of India is the constitutional head of the state. Reason, all powers are vested in the Council of Ministers headed by the Prime Minister. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 44. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct, as emergence of Muslim League is in 1906, Lucknow Pact in 1916, Motilal Nehru report in 1928, and two nation theory in 1940. Question number 45. What is the correct sequence of the following President of India? Use the code given below. Option B is correct. First is Dr. Rajendra Prasad, then Dr. Zakir Hussain, then R. Venkatraman, and the last is Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma. Now move on to next question. Question number 46. Consider the following statement in the area of organizational principle. Option D is correct. First statement, second and fourth is true. First is, in working out organizational principle, Gulick was influenced by Fayol's 14 principle. Urwick warned against the use of committees for the purpose of administration, and Fayol believed in the principle of unity of command. Question number 14. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct, as Frederick Herzberg gave the motivation hygiene approach, Abraham Maslow gave the hierarchy of needs, Frederick gives the existence of collects, and MP Follett gave the concept of partnership. Now question number 48. According to Chester Burnett, which one of the following is not correct about an order to be authoritative? Option C is correct. It should be motivating monetarily. Question number 49. According to Mooney, conferring of specified authority by a higher authority is, option B is correct, delegation. Question number 50. Who defined development administration as action-oriented, goal-oriented administrative system? Option D is correct, Edward Vander. Question number 51. According to David Nekimias and D.H. Rosenblum, which one of the following is not a feature of participatory bureaucracy? Option A is correct. Civil Service Association to protect them from the political tyranny is not the feature. Question number 52. Who among the following introduced the concept of zone of indifference in an organization? Option C is correct, Chester Burnett. Now move on to next question. Question number 53. Taylor's concept of mental revolution stand for, option C is correct, harmony and cooperation. Now question number 54. Which one of the following committee recommended two-tier Panchayati Raj institution? Option A is correct, Ashok Mehta committee. Now question number 55. When was the Central Vigilance Commission set up by the Government of India? Option B is correct, 1964. Question number 56. Arrange the following committee in the chronological order and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option D is correct. First is the Tekchand committee, then Kriplani committee, then Vivian Bose committee, and the last is Santhanam committee. Now question number 57. Which one of the following committee recommended block level planning? Option D is correct, Dantewala committee recommended. Now question number 58. Which among the following is not a feature of liberalization? Option number D is correct, statistician is not the feature. Question number 59. The institution of ombudsman was first introduced in, option C is correct, Sweden. Question number 16. Assertion reason. Assertion, talking about responsibility, Follett maintains that the distinction between those who manage and those who are managed is somewhat fading. Reason, each individual function must be seen in terms of its interdependence with other functions in the organization. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Question number 61. Which of the following was an important figure in the development of liberal perspective on international politics? Option B is correct, Woodrow Wilson. Now move on to next question. Question number 62. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option A is correct. Samuel P. Huntington is class of civilization. Joseph Nye is soft power. Susan Strange is retreat of the state, and Emil Wallerstein is world system. Now question number 63. The Bretton Woods Agreement is, option C is correct, lead to the establishment of IMF. Question number 64. According to many realists, how is international peace best secured? Option B is correct, a balance of power between states. Question number 65. In the field of nuclear strategy, what does MAD stands for? Option D is correct, mutually assured destruction. Question number 66. Who said that following? War is foreign policy by other means. Option A is correct, Karl von Clausewitz. Question number 67. Non-alignment as India's foreign policy meant. Option C is correct, independence and judging each other issues on its relevance to our national interest. Question number 68 is assertion reason. Assertion, India is for nuclear disarmament at a global level and for a credible minimum deterrence at the regional level. Reason, India's nuclear policy has dual objective. Option A is correct, both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 69, what is the correct sequence of the following ministers of external affairs of India? Option A is correct, first is Swan Singh, then is Atal Bihari Vajpayee, then Pranab Mukherjee, and the last is S.M. Krishna. Now question number 17, Indira Doctrine is considered as an important aspect of India's policy, for it defines, option C is correct, India's security is conterminous with the region and any interference of external power is taken as a threat to India's security. Question number 71, the United Nations Charter is mainly, option C is correct, devoted to a wide range of subjects including peace, justice, freedom and economic and social right. Question number 72, International Society tradition is also known as, option B is correct, English School of International Relation. Question number 73, the main purpose of the Indo-Sri Lanka Accord was, option C is correct, to end the ethnic strife between the Sinhalese and the Tamils. Question number 74, the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation Forum was, option D is correct, all of the above, is a part of a moral general trend toward regional blocs, account for over half of the world's GDP and has member states which include authoritarian regime as well as democracies. Question number 75, last question, the US approach to the Cold War was originally set out in, option D is correct, the Truman Doctrine. In this video, we will discuss June 2013 paper number 2. Question number 1. What constitutes the mean in Aristotle's social structure? Option C is correct, middle class. Question number 2. Who did Machiavelli blame for the moral degradation of Italy? Option D is correct, the church. Question number 3. For Hegel, which one of the following is correct? Option D is correct, all of the above. That is, family is thesis, bourgeois society is the antithesis, and the state represents synthesis. The rational is real and real is rational. Contradiction are not obstacle preventing us from reaching the truth. Now question number 4. Who among the following criticized Bentham's philosophy as pig philosophy? Option C is correct, Carlyle. Now question number 5. Which of the following is correct so far as John Rawls' writing are concerned? Option D is correct, all of the above. That is, A Theory of Justice, Political Liberalism, The Laws of People. All are written by John Rawls. Now question number 6. Which of the following Mao has not said? Option C is correct. Atom bombs are real, tiger is not said by Mao. Question number 7. Which one among the following statement is true? Option B is correct, as post-behavioralism consists of 7 tenets. Question number 8 is assertion reason. Assertion, Karl Marx termed early socialist as utopian socialist. Reason, they attack the capitalist system themselves. Option C is correct, as assertion is true but the reason is wrong. Now question number 9. Identify the correct sequence of Plato's 4 components of virtue. Option C is correct. First is wisdom, then courage, then temperance, and the last is justice. Now question number 10 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the codes given below. Option A is correct, as Savarkar said, Hinduize all politics and militarize the Hinduism. M.N. Roy convicted in the Kanpur conspiracy case. Aurobindo Ghosh is associated with the secret society Lotus and Dagger, and Jayaprakash Narayan wrote the book A Plea for Reconstruction of Indian Polity. Question number 11. Notion of uneven development was a response to the 19th century ideas of, option A is correct, capitalism. Now question number 12. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the codes given below. Option D is correct. Samir Amin write the accumulation on world scale. Then H. Frank Wright, Capitalism and Underdevelopment in Latin America book. Then F. Henry Q. Cardoso write the book Dependency and Development. And the last is Paul Schweitzer write Monopoly Capital. Question number 13. Who among the following is associated with institutional approach? Option A is correct, James Bryce. Question number 14. Who among the following challenged the idea of political development as a unilinear process? Option B is correct, Huntington. Now question number 15. Which one of the following pair is not correctly matched? Option D is correct. Second, third and fourth are not matched. First, Easton's regulatory mechanism is correctly matched. Question number 16. What is cultural dualism? Option C is correct. A small elite is modernized while the vast majority remains in rigid aspirative patterns of tradition. Question number 17. Identify the correct sequence of the following input functions of Armand's political system. Option B is correct. First is political socialization and recruitment, then interest articulation, then interest aggregation, and the last is political communication. Now question number 18. The classical theory of administration is also known as, option C is correct, mechanistic theory. Question number 19. Pareto's description of elites as speculators and rentiers resembles the characterization of governing cliques of, option D is correct, Marx. Question number 20. The difference between order and disorder is more important than the difference between communism and liberal democracy is advocated by, option D is correct, Huntington. Question number 21. Which of the following statements are not correct? Option B is correct. As statement 1, as per the provisions of the constitution, the council of minister is both collective and individual responsible to Lok Sabha is incorrect, and a no confidence motion must set out the grounds on which it is based is also incorrect. Now next, question number 22. The Avadi session of Congress 1956 accepted the policy of, option D is correct, socialist pattern of society. Question number 23. What was the main findings of the Union Government Administrative Committee headed by Home Secretary N.N. Vora in 1993? Option C is correct. Nexus between politicians, criminals and bureaucrats. Question number 24. Partha Chatterjee has commented that the latest phase of the globalization of capital will witness an emerging opposition between, option A is correct, modernity and democracy. Question number 25. The president can make a proclamation of financial emergency under Article 360, option C is correct, for the whole of India except Jammu and Kashmir. Now question number 26 is assertion reason. Assertion. The secular ideology of the Indian state appears to be paradox in view of the deeply religious orientation of the Indian society. Reason. India's secularism was invented for integrating the multicultural plurality of the society into a common nation state, as well as for containing potentialities of the imperial divide and rule and Muslim League two-nation theory is in British India. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 27. Dharamshala model of Indian capitalism was propounded by, option C is correct, Raj Krishna. Question number 28. The 1963 Kamraj plan was initiated by Nehru. Option A is correct, to revive Congress party's commitment. Now question number 29. Which of the following statement about the Central Vigilance Commission is not true? Option C is not true. All rest of are true. That is, the Central Vigilance Commissioner is appointed by the President of India. The post of Central Vigilance Commissioner is a statutory post, and he is empowered to exercise superintendence over the functioning of CBI. Question number 30. Which of the following statement are not true? Option D is correct. Statement 2. The account of political party are audited annually is false, and the paid news in connection with election is an electoral offense is also false. Now question number 31. Assertion reason. Assertion. The arguments of C. Wright Mills power elite are based on the classical elitist framework. Reason. Elitist formulation is not possible without reference to classical elitism. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Question number 32. The theory of prismatic society is based on, option D is correct, structural functional analysis of public administration in developing countries. Question number 33. Job loading means, option A is correct, deliberate upgrading of responsibilities, scope and challenges. Now question number 34. Negative motivation is based on option D, fear. Question number 35. Simon was positively influenced by the ideas of option C is correct, Chester Bernard. Question number 36 is assertion reason. Assertion, classical theory of organization is based on formal principle. Reason, classist lacked behavioral analysis. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true but not the correct explanation. Question number 37. What is the methodology proposed by Herbert Simon? Option B is correct. Logical positivism. Now question number 38. Who among the following thinker rejected the principle of administration as myth and proverbs? Option A is correct. Herbert Simon. Now next question, question number 39. The concept of zone of indifference is associated with option C is correct, authority. Question number 40. Name the scholar who analyzed leadership as circular response. Option C is correct, MP Follett. Question number 41. Non-state dimension of warfare is also called, option B is correct, post-Westphalian warfare. Question number 42. The Haran Declaration of 1 December 1943 drew a plan for, option C is correct, peacekeeping. Question number 43. Who coined the term functionalist theory of integration? Option A is correct, David Mitarne. Question number 44. The CEPA Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement was officially endorsed in October 2010 between, option A is correct, India and Japan. Question number 45. What is the correct sequence of Morton Kaplan's model of system analysis? Option D is correct. First is the balance of power, then loose bipolarity, then tight bipolarity, and the last is universal international system. Now question number 46. Who wrote the book Stable Peace? Option C is correct, Kenneth Balding. Now question number 47. Security Council resolution number 1441 of November 2002 deals with, option D is correct, resolution on Iraq, which threatened serious consequence if Saddam Hussein failed to reveal his weapons of mass destruction to team of UN inspector. Now question number 48. Who enunciated international society theory as a combination of three schools of thought, realism, rationalism, and revolutionarism? Option A is correct, Martin White. Question number 49 is assertion reason. Assertion, the decision of the Security Councils are binding and must only be passed by the majority of 9 out of the 15 members as well as each of the 5 permanent members. Reason, these 5 permanent members have veto power over all the Security Council decisions. Option A is correct. Both the statements are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 50, last question of this paper 2. Which of the following are part of Morgenthau's realist principle? Option B is correct. First, second and fourth are correct. First is politics is rooted in permanent and unchanging human nature. Second, self-interest is a basic fact of human condition. Last is national interest is defining term of power. In this video, we will discuss June 2013, paper number 3. Question number 1. Who among the following said that political theory contains factors of three kinds, the factual, the causal, and the valuational? Option C is correct, G.H. Sabine. Question number 2. Who among the following said that political theory is in the doghouse in the 1950s? Option D is correct, Reimer. Question number 3. Who among the following said we cannot shed our values the way we remove our coats? Option B is correct, David Easton. Now question number 4. Who among the following is associated with the resurgence of political theory? Option C is correct, Vogelin. Question number 5. Which of the following statement is false? Option D is correct. The moral minuses of the anti-marketers are the moral minuses of the pro-marketers is false. Question number 6. Whose ideas are sometimes referred as Manchester liberalism? Option B is correct, Richard Cobden and John Bright. Question number 7. Who said my own existence as a social activity and mind are social in their context as well as in their origin? They are social activity and social mind. Option B is correct, Karl Marx. Question number 8. From whom did Hobbes borrow the principle of resolutive composite? Option A is correct, Galileo. Question number 9. Who said Jean-Jacques Rousseau is the father of Jacobin despotism, of Caesarian dictatorship, and the inspirer of the absolute doctrine of Kant and of Hegel? Option B is correct, Doggett. Question number 10. Who among the following made the state a moral institution with a moral end? Option D is correct, J.S. Mill. Now question number 11. Who among the following formed the League of Radical Congressmen? Option B is correct, M.N. Roy. Now move on to next question. Question number 12. Which one among the following is not written by Aurobindo? Option C is correct, Yoga, Concept and Practice is not written by. Question number 13. Identify the correct sequence of Gandhi's event undertaken in the India's post-independence era. That is, option B is correct. First is protest against the Asiatic Registration Act. Then protest against the indigo planters at Champaran. Then is the Satyagraha movement in Kaira against the collection of land revenue. And the last is organized the industrial workers in Ahmedabad for high wages. Question number 14. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the codes given below. Option C is correct. R.J. Bernstein write the book The Reconstruction of Social and Political Theory. Then Michael Sandel write the book Liberalism and the Limits of Its Justice. Then Michael Walzer write the book Sphere of Justice, A Defense of Pluralism and Equality. Then last is Will Kimlicka's book Contemporary Political Philosophy. Now question number 15 is assertion reason. Assertion for Daniel Bell, there is the end of ideology. Reason, this is to validate a single ideology and to discredit every other ideology. Option C is correct, as assertion is true but the reason is false. Question number 16. Structuralization as a concept in a way of analyzing the relationship between structure and actor was suggested by. Option B is correct, Anthony Giddens. Question number 17 is match list 1 with list 2, that is theories of political party and their propounder, and choose the correct option from the quotes given below. Option B is correct, development theory given by Joseph La Palambara, then spatial theory given by Giovanni Sartori, then realignment theory given by Bunham and Sandquist, and the last is permeation theory given by the Moorish Duverger. Now move on to next question. Question number 18. According to Ahmed, which one of is not a condition for political development? Option C is correct. Overlapping of stages of development is not the condition. Now question number 19. Corporatism is an approach that is centrally concerned about. Option D is correct. Stresses the state and society interaction, especially the role of social interests influencing policy. Now question number 20. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the codes given below. Option A is correct. Antonio Downs write the book An Economic Theory of Democracy. Then Gabriel Aman and Sidney Verba write the book The Civic Culture. Then Steen Roken write the book Citizen Election and Parties. And the last is Gosta Esping Anderson write the book The Three Worlds of Welfare Capitalism. Now question number 21. The term corporative federalism emerges after the. Option B is correct, at the time of New Deal legislation in USA. Now question number 22. Which one of the following is not a feature of the bipolar party system? Option B is correct, that is coalition government. Now question number 23. In the electoral studies, rational choice model have been the most popular, which is developed by. Option D is correct, Antonio Downs. Question number 24. Convenience theory between advanced capitalism and developed socialism was propounded by. Option D is correct, Marcuse. Question number 25. Who among the following elite theorists said a man is effective in society as a whole, not so much because of his individual qualities as because of the social energies which have been deposited in him by the mass? Option B is correct, Gazette said the following statement. Now question number 26. What is the correct chronological sequence of Advershiel's category of political system? Option A is correct. First is political democracy, then totalitarian democracy, then modernizing oligarchy, then totalitarian organized oligarchy, and then the last is traditional oligarchy. Now question number 27 is assertion reason. Assertion, Samir Amin argued that Marx foresaw that no colonial power would be able to continue for long the local development of capitalism. Reason, this was because of a dearth of knowledge of non-European societies. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 28. Which of the following statement about the US presidents are true? Option A is correct. First, second and third is true. First is the US president can seek re-election only once. Second, he can be impeached for treason, bribery, and other crimes. Third, at the impeachment trials, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court presides. Option 4, that is, both president and vice president can be from the same state, is wrong, as they are always from the different states. They cannot be from the same state. Now question number 29, the politics of sex is no longer on the fringe of politics, but it is a central concern for policy and lawmakers. Which category will this issue be placed under? Option C is correct, political culture. Question number 30, who hold the view that bureaucracy as an organization cannot correct its behavior by learning from its error? Option A is correct. McCrozier said the following statement. Question number 31, who said the following? New light has been poured on us, teaching us the new lessons that kings are made for the people and not the people for the king. Option C is correct. Dadabhai Naroji said the following statement. Now question number 32, who among the following had favored Panchayati Raj system by giving the following statement in Indian Constituent Assembly? In the interest of democracy, the villages may be trained in the art of self-government. We must be able to reform the villages and introduce democratic principle of government there. Option A is correct. Ananthaswamy Iyengar said the statement. Question number 33. Which of the following is not within the jurisdiction of the State High Court? Option C is correct. It can decide the river water dispute between the two states is not correct. Question number 34. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. The third Lok Sabha, the speaker was Hukum Singh. In the fifth Lok Sabha, it is Baliram Bhagat and G.S. Dhillon. In the 7th Lok Sabha, it is Baliram Jakhar, and in the 10th Lok Sabha, it is Shivraj Patil. Now question number 35. Who characterized India as a million mutinies in 1990? Option A is correct. V.S. Naipaul. Question number 36. Roses in December is the autobiography of. Option D is correct. Mohammad Karim Chagla. Question number 37 is match list 1, list 2, that is regional political party and the state of origin, and choose the correct code from the options given below. Option A is correct. Rashtriya Lok Dal is from Uttar Pradesh, Indian National Lok Dal is from Haryana, Janata Dal is from Karnataka, and Rashtriya Janata Dal is from Bihar. Question number 38. Who among the following is editor or author of the book The New Regional Politics of Development? Option C is correct. Anthony Payne. Now question number 39. Who among the following has described India as weak, strong state? Option A is correct. Leopold and Susan Rudolph. Now question number 40. Who has called India a democratic developmental state? Option B is correct. James Manner. Number 41, match list 1 with list 2. Choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct. From Andhra Pradesh, 3 seats are reserved. From Chhattisgarh, 4 seats. Jharkhand, 5 seats. And from Madhya Pradesh, 6 seats are reserved for the scheduled tribe. Question number 42, same match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option B is correct. Institutional pressure groups are Association of Indian Universities. Associational pressure groups are All India Federation of University Teacher Association. Non-associational pressure groups are All India Scheduled Caste Federation, and economic pressure groups are Gopalgarh Communal Riots in Rajasthan. Now question number 43. Who has termed India as an example of polycentric nationalism? Option B is correct. Anthony D. Smith. Question number 44. Who is the author of the book India After Gandhi, The History of the World's Largest Democracy? Option A is correct. Ramchandra Guha. Question number 45. Which of the following was the first All India Women Organization which came into force in 1926? Option B is correct. National Council for Women in India. Now question number 46. Which one of the following Gulick has not covered under administration function of the chief executive? Option B is correct. Adjudicating. Question number 47. Which of the following principle figures in the list of 14 principles propounded by Henry Fayol? Option B is correct. Option B is correct, that is subordination of individual interest to general interest. Esprit de corps and equity are the part of 14 principle propounded by Henry Fayol. Now question number 48. Under the code developed by workers at the Western Electric Company, one who passes unfavorable information about his colleagues to his superior is called. Option A, a squealer. Question number 49. According to Herbert Simon, a decision is usually compounded of. Option D is correct. One value statement and several fact statements. Question number 50. Which one of the following principle of organization has not been enunciated by Mooney or Riley? Option A is correct. Equity principle. Now, question number 51. Which of the following book contains the most comprehensive enunciation of the classical theory? Option C is correct. Papers on the Science of Administration. Now move on to next question. Question number 52. According to Max Weber, which one of the following is not a feature of bureaucracy? Option C is correct. Selection by patronage. Now question number 53. Which one of the following is not an element of decision making? Option A is correct. It is an unconscious activity. Now question number 54. Who among the following are called staff officials? Option C is correct. Those who help the chief executive in the performance of his primary function. Question number 55. Which of the following concept of administration is action oriented rather than structure oriented? Option C is correct. Development administration. Now question number 56. Point out from the following the uncommon factor between public and private administration. Option D is correct. Scope and complexity. Now question number 57. The fiscal 5-year plan was started in India after independence in the year. Option A is correct, 1950 and 51. Question number 58 is assertion reason. Assertion. The district collector is the most important functionary at the apex of the district administration. Reason. After independence, his role has become increasingly multidimensional. Option A is correct. Both the statement are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Question number 59 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the code given below. Option B is correct. Chester Burnett gave the function of executive. Herbert Simon write about administrative behavior. D. White Waldo write about the ideas and issues in public administration. And Marshall D. Mook write about philosophy of administration. Now question number 60. Performance budgeting becomes popular in. Option 1 is correct. In 1950s. Now question number 61. Who builds on Kenneth Walt's argument concerning the stability of bipolar system as compared to multipolar system? Option C is correct. John Meshmeyer. Now question number 62. Democratic peace theory is placed under which theoretical approach of international relation? Option D is correct. Institutional liberalism. Question number 63. Which of the following statement are not true? Option C is correct. Third, arm control is a solution is not true, and standing armies contribute to security of all is not true. Question number 64. The class of civilization and new world order predict an ideological shift in the post-Cold War period from. Option D is correct. Political ideology to culture and religion. Question number 65 is assertion reason. Assertion. Modern technology enhances the importance of war and threat of war. Reason. War no longer is just a contest of strength. It is more a contest of nerve and risk taking. Option B is correct. Both the statement are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 66. What is a quasi-state? Option A is correct. A state that possesses jurisdictional statehood but severely deficient in empirical statehood. Question number 67. With which approach would one associate the following statement? Economic globalization is an uneven hierarchical process and benefits only a tiny majority. Option D is correct. Neo-Marxism. Now next question. Question number 68. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct. Foreign Policy Institute is in Turkey. Institute for Defense and Strategic Analysis is in India, that is IDSA. Then Carnegie Endowment is in USA and International Institute for Strategic Study is in UK. Question number 69. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct answer from the options given below. Option B is correct. Lette is in Sri Lanka. Hezbollah is in Iran. Boko Haram is the terrorist group in Nigeria, and Shining Path is the terrorist group in Peru. Now question number 70. The panel of United Nations Peace Operation was set up by the earlier Secretary General Kofi Annan. Name the report. Option C is correct. Brahimi report. Question number 71. Indian troops, military observers and civilian police personnel served in UNO peacekeeping operations in. Option D is correct. All of the above, that is Western Sahara, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Now question number 72 is match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option A is correct. Sri Lanka is Kachatiru, Pakistan is Bular Baraj, Nepal is Susta border and Bangladesh is New Murray Island. Question number 73. Which one of the following is not an Indo-Pak dispute? Option D is correct. Dahagram is not the Indo-Pak dispute. Right now, question number 74. Match list 1 with list 2 and choose the correct option from the code given below. Option C is correct. Myanmar is Rohingyas. Malaysia is Tamils. Indonesia may Hindus in minority, and Laos is Vietnamese. Now question number 75, last question of this paper. Recently there were tension between Cambodia and Thailand. What is the issue of conflict? Option B is correct. Prach Vihar is the issue of conflict.